しく微笑むたび飲み込まれていざなわれて未知の世界触れて最後まであなたに委ねて壊れるならそれでもいいもっと食わせて見せてくれ僕だけに心の奥まで愛に抱かれキラキラ燃えたい命張ってる夜明けまで
Bro, y'all already talking about anime. All right, what's in the community tab chat that's even considered news or like something that we could look at? Let's see, hold on. How's y'all doing? You said Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. There's a season 3? Oh, yeah. When is that coming out? You said Young Thug snitching? Look, we already heard all about that. Hold on. Everybody, I heard Tekashi 69 came out talking about that shit, and it's true. There's a big double standard in the whole shit. So now everybody who gave Tekashi that same energy, they gotta give it a Young Thug. It is what it is. You said we want anime reactions? Bro.
Yo was good. My Dominican streamer 3 months down, many more to come.
Yo, Dylan Knight, thank you, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Part 1. Thank you, Dylan Knight, for the sub. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If we're gonna watch anime, that's gonna be like in the evening type shit. You said watch the movies? Are the movies even canon?
Stop retro. How far are you on My Hero Academia?
You know I started watching Demon Slayer again. And bro, here's my thing with Demon Slayer, right? I'm gonna have a hot take about Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's format, every episode is the same, and it pisses me off, bro. Like it got to a point after like I watched like 5-6 episodes of Demon Slayer. I'm like, bro, it's the same shit every episode. They fight one of the broken demons, right? The Hashira pops up. Some of these Hashira, I ain't even gonna lie, they buns. Some of these Hashira, I'm like, how the fuck are you even a Hashira, bro? Like, if anything, Tanjiro is doing double the work than some of these Hashira is doing. You said, I mean, they're still human, bro. But look, in my honest opinion, I think Tanjiro pulling double the weight. Him and Nezuko alone is bodying the fuck out of some of these enemies. And Tanjiro doing everything by himself with his nose and his demon sister. While some of these Hashira is considered as like the best of the best. And bro, like that one kid, right? Because don't spoil me on anything on Demon Slayer. But I think I'm on like episode 5 or 6, right? The blue-haired kid that looked like Haku from Naruto. This motherfucker almost died in a stupid-ass water vase full of poison stingers in him. And every episode of Demon Slayer, these fuckers end up in a scenario where they're like this close to dying, then an anime Masashi Kishimoto flashback hits them, and then they somehow like come to like a moment of like an epiphany, and then they just get broken out of nowhere and do some broken ass fucking move. And then I'm just like, get this shit out of here. Bro, no cap, that shit happens at least 3 times every episode. one of the Hashira or something bad's about to happen to one of the protagonists or one of the main characters, they go into a flashback. The flashback explains something. Then they do some broken shit. Then they don't defeat the enemy. The enemy does some double broken shit. Then the same formula repeats itself. The person's about to get killed again. They go to another flashback. Then they do some out-of-pocket broken ass shit that they never had before. And I'm like, okay, man, I'm starting to get the shit now. You said Swordsmith Village arc. You said the My Hero movies are canon, just to be clear. Bro, I'll get around to them when I get around to them, bro. Because right now, I'm two balls deep into almost, I think I'm almost caught up in the anime. I'm not going to stop myself now in the anime to now backtrack and go all the way back to see Deku before motherfucker had Black Whip, The Mist, and all this other shit. No, I'm not doing that shit. I'm sorry. I'm already so far ahead that I'm not going back to pre-patch Deku. I'm not going back to non-scarf wearing Deku. That's just ridiculous. Be careful because the recent My Hero Academia movies cover stuff that anime hasn't reached yet. So y'all trying to set me up. That's what it sounds like. Y'all trying to set me up. Y'all trying to set me up. Y'all trying to get me spoiled. Me, I'm watching all the anime first before I even consider watching the movies. And then I'm trying to watch all of Demon Slayer so then I could go watch the movie in IMAX because I want to see the Demon Slayer movie in IMAX. But let me see. This tame hitting 18 plus before 2027 on God. Who this? Whose outfit is this? Oh, they got the card girl, the girl with the cards. Oh my gosh, bro. Straight pasties? Straight pasties? No way, bro. There's no way. I don't know how to explain it, but the silliness is 10 times more attractive than making her textbook sexy. Who? Y'all sending me a whole clip of this?
What's the name of this movie again?
The Black Widow.
Okay, is that guy a good guy or a bad guy?
Lola, the movie's barely started, and you've already asked 100 questions. All right, here's what we're gonna do. You get 3 more questions. That's it.
You said it's Rouge. You said, could you set this up just in case? Anime list? Hell no. Hell no. We're going to have to come around that. I don't know when I'm going to have to do that. But you know what's funny? I think I had an anime list. I think I had one. Didn't I have one? Oh, no. I do not remember it. Well, we're going to have to do that another time. I'm not going to lie. That's going to take forever. That's going to take forever if we even try to do that shit. Because you know how much anime I'm going to have to look back on it and then, like, try to remember? It's going to take too much time. But Demon Slayer, I'm watching it now. Like I was saying, the Hashira, bro, sometimes the Hashira is just buns. You know what makes no sense to me in Demon Slayer? How do you have a village full of those guys wearing the masks and they create the most broken swords for the Hashira and for the Demon Slayer core, and they got no defense team out there? They had base level 3 stars as their defense. Their whole town got raided, and I'm like, so none of these motherfuckers know how to fight? Nobody there is prepared in case a demon shows up and just says, I want to fuck everything though. You said, what could they do though? Have a proper defense team. They're the people who make the swords for the demon core. So the demon defense, how do you not have a defense team there? Because the village is supposed to be hidden? Bro, it's stupid. I don't care. You guys are excusing too much plot points. You got some of the most broken demons in the show popping up. They know Michael Jackson, Kibutsuji, whatever the fuck his name is out and about with the high 5, high 6, whatever the fuck they're called. And you telling me you think that they ain't gonna find their secret village? And they got no defense team in that bitch? And they all making the broken swords? Come on, man. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, bro. That's like me being in an anime that has to do with hackers and I don't have a firewall or malware bites in my shit or a VPN. I'm just like, you know what? If I get hacked, I get hacked. If they take my IP, they take my IP. Bro, you got no defense measures, like nothing? They had level 3 swords, demon slayers. They had level 3 demon slayers in that bitch. They all died to the fish with the vase. Terrible ass village. I'm like, yo, who wrote this shit? You said this ain't no Naruto? Nah, bro. They gonna have to do something. Because, oh yeah, that's another thing. Demon Slayer, it's such a... Watching Demon Slayer just after watching My Hero Academia. Demon Slayer, bro, don't even bother remembering any characters' names or even remotely liking them because there's a high probability they're gonna die. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. It's kind of like, Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man, bro, I remember there was a whole episode where they introduced like 8 characters. Don't even bother remember their names, and I don't even know why they gave them names in the first place, because they all die. Every character that gets brought up, especially in a flashback, they're dead. It's like they died off of some shit. It could be like, little brother, let's play football. Come on, toss the pigskin. They blink, all you see is decapitation, arms ripped off. Brother! Run away. Run away. Brother, I can't leave you there. Brother. Run. The demons are coming. Brother, I can't leave you. Bro, every episode somebody dying. I'm like, you know what? I don't care about their names. I'm just going to call him the kid with the purple hair, the kid with the blue hair, the kid with the white eyes. That's it, bro. Crisis Core pacing for real. Look, man, I'm telling you. I'm not remembering none of their names. On my soul. Oh my gosh, bro. You know what I need to do too, chat? And in fucking Nikkei, bro, I gotta level up a bunch of these stupid ass characters and make them broken for the next raids. Because the raids, bro, I keep getting cucked at the end. You says, do you think the Demon Slayer genre is overdone? What do you mean genre? I mean, I feel like the way they pace the episodes, it's overdone. Because I've already watched a few episodes and I got kind of annoyed with the pacing because they would stop the pacing to throw me in a flashback. And then I'm like, bro, just show me what the fuck's going to happen next. And then I'm not going to lie, bro, Tanjiro, that motherfucker got plot armor out the ass. You say you finally going to lock in for solo raids? Yeah, but you know what's annoying about locking in for solo raids is that you got to have so much obscure motherfuckers that you don't even use leveled up. Yo, Astar, what's up, man? Since it's a prequel,
how are you doing, Retro?
No, is it a prequel to something I'm into, or is it like a random ass prequel? Like, what is this? Bro, Vigilantes, I'm not looking at this shit at all until I'm done with My Hero, or at least caught up with My Hero. I ain't looking at nothing. I'm not looking at nothing. I'm not looking at nothing until I finish catch up with My Hero. And you know what's funny? What episode am I even up to? Da be da dee doo. Do 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 do. Bro, I'm on episode 154, bro. This season finishes at 159. Oh my god, bro. I got a few episodes left. Yo, I had to stop myself from watching, bro. I had to stop myself from watching because shit was going crazy, bro. Shit was going crazy. You said join us, Retro? Don't worry, I'm like right next to y'all. You said you basically caught up. Yo, I'm telling you. You said, I mean, anime that have dudes, hunter demons for whatever reason. What are you talking about? You said, how do you feel about, bro, Dylan Knight, you going straight into spoiler territory, bro. We're not going to talk about that shit until, like, we see shit. We're not going to talk about shit until you spoiling people in the chat. Don't say shit. Don't say shit, man. Y'all, you see Dylan Knight, don't say shit. Be quiet. My God, like some of you motherfuckers, at least say spoiler alert or Retro. Can I ask you a spoiler question? At least give me a hint. I already saw that part, so I'm good off that shit. But y'all have to be aware of other people in the chat. You said, did you touch any new manga? Hell no. I'm still reading Dan Da Dan. And I gotta, I've just been watching shit. What's up, Fiery Jinx? You
Well,
said summer's
there.
over. I guess that means that we're almost out of the fan service arc. Silk Song comes out this week.
We're
I'm excited.
almost out of the fan service arc. At least Silk Song comes out this week.
Dan Da Dan. You said Silk Song. Silk Song I'm super excited for. I'm gonna go crazy with Silk Song. When it happened, My Hero Academia got leaked a couple days before the chapter dropped, and the people were yo, that shit was insane. I can't lie, that shit was insane. Yo, chat, you know what part of My Hero Academia like drove me insane? Like let's talk a little bit about it. That big titty, tall ass dolphin girl. Everybody was casting Shorty aside. I would have been like, bitch, come to my house. Come to my house. Oh my god. Bro, I was like, yo, the whole episode, they were like, get out of here. You animorph. Leave. I'm like, you kicking out this fine ass dolphin, whatever the fuck she is. Big titty, 8 foot. Come to my house. Bro, I was like, how's everybody kicking her out? I would have brought Shorty to my house. Come to my house. I'll cook you breakfast. Bro, like they were really trying to jump. Like, how could they be scared of her, bro? Like, they were really scared of her. Bro, her name is Ipan. Retro could cook. Bro, I'm gonna learn to cook for that character. My God, she was fine. I was like, yo, that's a cute ass character. You said we all furries? Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been a furry since, like, Lola Bunny and freaking Crystal from Star Fox Adventures. So, you don't gotta tell me twice. Did you see the official art the author made of her and Lady Nagant? Son, I don't even want to keep talking about it because y'all about to make me want to just jump straight in and just start watching My Hero. You say, I knew you were rich. All furries are rich. Hell no, I'm not rich. You say Yuri Bait? Man. My Hero was going crazy. I haven't even caught up with Gachi Yakuta or what was it called? Kaiju number 8, I haven't caught up. I have to watch the latest episode. Gachi Yakuta, the same thing. Dan Da Dan, I'm already way farther ahead, but in the anime, I have to watch the latest episode. You said Demon Slayer takes a while to get good, in my opinion. It's not even that. I feel like Demon Slayer is... You know what's crazy? When you go from My Hero to Demon Slayer, the quality in Demon Slayer... Who's the one that animates Demon Slayer? UFO Table? Ufotable? These motherfuckers, every episode looks like a movie. Like, the quality in Demon Slayer is insane. Like, because I've been, like, balls deep into My Hero. When I went into Demon Slayer, I said, oh my God, every scene looks crispy. Like a Krispy Kreme donut. But like I said, the pacing in Demon Slayer be pissing me off. Because every episode is the same shit. Now they're fighting this broken-ass demon that got this annoying-ass voice. You guys know which one I'm talking about, chat. The green one. The one where it's like there's a blue one, then a green one, then a red one, and then there's a little one that was running in the forest like this. The green one, that motherfucker's voice was annoying as shit, but I couldn't stop staring at his goofy-ass smile. He's like, yeah, the Hashira, come on, let's get him, brother. I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Tanjiro versus Asta in a scream-off. Who's winning? Asta. Asta, I think I watched just off of seeing Asta episode 1 through 5 alone, every episode, I'm gonna be the Wizard King! And I'm gonna be the Wizard King! Yo, nobody is topping Asta in a scream off. Asta got the biggest voice, bro. Tanjiro could scream, though. The Demon Slayer author is a lady, and she had to rush the series near the end because her family was having problems with something. Her parents, luckily, she's rich as fuck now. Shit's getting crazy, bro. Shit's getting crazy. You said, but her silliness, okay, some of the dogs really do love to antagonize delivery people. Crazy, bro.
It's okay. They're friendly.
I feel like with dogs, I'm not gonna lie, when they run up on you though, you can't. I feel like when a dog runs up on you though, you can't run. Tell me not, chat. Anybody who's a dog owner in the chat. I feel like when a dog runs up on you though, you gotta stand your ground, because if you run, then the dog feels, oh shit, let me chase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you gotta like legit stand there and you gotta like eye him down. A lot of dogs are just happy to see you. Eye contact. You gotta make eye contact with the dogs. I fucking hate dogs. It's like having a kid. Look, when I used to be a person dealing with shit like this, like delivering, that shit was terrible. Because dogs sometimes, like they would be jumpy. But then I remember one time, yo, chat, I remember one time, bro, I was delivering, right? Tell me how. Hold on. Let me see if I can do some, like Microsoft Paint. There was a time where I was delivering and the yard looked like this, right? There was, look, one time there was like a house. Let me just draw like the house right here, right? But then the house was kind of like this. Right? Multiple houses. But then the thing with this was there was these fences that was separating each one of the houses, right? And I don't know why it was kind of like all together. All the houses were gated. And I had to deliver to this house right here. Right? All this shit is kind of like this. All these here are like gates, right? These are all gates. And I went to go to deliver in this one. I'm walking in, right? Tell me how the dog was here. My ass didn't see that under all these gates, there was a hole that the dog went under, and then he came to me. So,
What the DG doing?
Yo, what's up, Agent? Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. So tell me how I saw the dog from a distance and I'm like, I'm good. I walked in here to do the delivery. All I saw from the corner of my eye is like the gate shaking, like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. All I see is cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. I was like, that motherfucker getting closer. But in my head, I'm like, if I run, it's gonna give bro the confidence to chase after me or whatever. And I'm holding the huge box, looking like, and it was a big box. Like, you ever seen that one scene in Attack on Titan where he was holding the big rock and he was like, doosh, doosh. I held my ground and I'm holding this box and I see the dog running. Second dog runs up to me, all I see is his tail wagging and I'm looking dead at the dog while holding the shit like, don't bite me, please. Don't bite me. If you bite me, I swear to God, I'm gonna spaz. The dog didn't do anything to me though, because I just looked at the dog and I kept walking, like acting like the dog wasn't there, and the dog was like, cool. He was just tail wagging, chilling. But in my head, I was thinking, if I dropped the box and I started hauling, he would have chased me. But I got lucky there because in my head, I'm holding this huge box and I'm like, this dog he went under like 3-4 gates to come to me. And when I delivered the shit, I made an about face spinaroo and I walked the fuck out. I didn't even run. I act like the dog wasn't even there. Like, I just, hands in my pocket. I just walked out like, all right, bro. All right, bro. The dog was just looking at me and like, okay. And he didn't do anything. Because I guess, like, I kind of, like, didn't give him the impression like I'm scared. I was just like, I'm out. But then once I got out the gate, I was pissed. I was like, yo, wherever this owner is, I would fucking curse him out. Like, you bitch, you see me coming to deliver packages and you got this fucking random ass dog in your yard running around and shit. Late to the stream. You said, I also finished Dexter Season 2. I know that was great. You said, what would you have done if it was a pit bull? The dog was kind of big. Look, if it's a pit bull, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And if I'm in their yard and if I'm delivering something and a pit bull bites me, it is what it is. Me, I just kind of like, I don't even know, bro. Me, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just stand there and see how the dog reacts. And I'll be like, how you doing, buddy? Like one of those nervous voices like, what's up, boy? Don't bite me, please. But I feel like, in my honest opinion, I feel like if I'm ever in a scenario like that, I can't run. As much as I want to run, I'm like, I shouldn't run. Because then I feel like I'm going to get fucked up if I do run. That's why I don't want to run. You said, not going to lie, shoot it? Okay, man, I don't got a gun. I'm not trying to shoot a dog. But I don't want to, you said, if I see a pit bull, I'm not taking any chances. I don't know, man. Me, I don't want to run. Because I feel like they're going to definitely chase and then get more aggressive. My school was next to a car wash that had 2 big-ass dogs barking. You had to walk past them to cross the road. That shit's insane. That shit's insane, bro. You see, look, that looked like a nice dog. That almost looked like a chow chow, but I heard, like, those dogs are very ferocious, too. But, like, damn, he jumped on all their plants. Damn. Yo, he took the belt out. He said, man, belt to ass season.
Hey! Ow! You goddamn little fucking shit!
Damn. Oh,
Nice,
he had
yo.
hops. He didn't see that dog? But you see? You see what I'm saying? Right there, the dog didn't even do nothing until he reacted. So I feel like when you notice the dog, you gotta act like bro's not there and just keep pushing. Because the dog didn't even do shit until he made eye contact with him and acted scared. The dog was tail wagging behind him. Look, tail wagging behind him, chilling. And then when he acted scared, then the dog was like, all right, I'm gonna get him.
Run.
Nah, dog hopping over the shit. A chihuahua? Oh, nah. Let that little motherfucker chase me. I'ma chuck him like a chuckster from Mario Sunshine, I swear. Let that little motherfucker... Eee! Toss him back to the house. Get him away from me. Yo, especially a German Shepherd. As an owner of your house, why the fuck would you let your German Shepherd go outside after the person delivered the mail? You asshole. Keep your German Shepherd inside.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now...
Oh, nah. Them dogs did kind of pull up on him, but yo, him jumping off like that is insanity. He should have just stood still there and been like, hello.
2 holiday. And right now...
Nah, this dude did a whole Mario side flip off the rails. Nightmare. Dream home or dream... Wait, dream home or nightmare?
Jump.
Yeah, this is new.
No, this is a secret
This looked like some AI shit.
door. Open it. Pull. Pull. Look at that.
Shut up. Oh
Why does she look like that? She look like she AI.
My word. It's a
Darling, darling.
Shut up. It's a whole nother room.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Right here, right here. Okay? Go ahead. Open that door. What did you do?
What the heck?
What did you do? You broke it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. There. This goes... Yeah, no. Yeah, pull, 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 pull.
What is it?
Yeah, I hate that house. I hate that house. That's a whole... that's a whole... what do you call it? Like a goofy house. I'm at a cosplayer after party and Sora is in the dance circle hitting his Kingdom Hearts 1 attacks. Goofy ass Kingdom Hearts 1 jump. He did the jump too. Goofy ass KH1 jump. What song is that? Finally, bot. What? They got Astrobot and Metal Gear.
Gotcha!
The monkeys! You gotta chase after Astrobot. You heard the remake is ass?
Gotcha!
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I kind of heard mixed things about this remake where I heard, oh, yo, you know what game came out recently that I saw some people play and I was like, bro, this game looked fucking ugly to me. That new sword hack and slash game, what's it called? Lost Souls? Oh my god, bro. That game looked fugly. I don't know what it was for me. I was watching people play that shit and I said, I'm not touching that shit even if it was on sale. I'm not touching that shit. I did not like anything about how that game looked for some reason. Like, I was just not fucking with it. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Something about Lost Souls aside, that game looks soulless as fuck. The UIs look ugly. The in my head, I was like, no wonder that game only showed combat. You notice that whenever you saw a trailer to that game, they only showed you fighting in that game. They never showed how traversal looks. They never showed, I mean, they kind of showed how traversal looks sometimes, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it looked ugly. It looks soulless as shit. It looks ugly and soulless. I was like, I'm not touching that game. I don't know. I'm not buying that game. Hell no. How good graphics killed video games.
You're watching this video most likely from a phone, possibly a computer or a TV, and if you're really freakish, maybe even a smartwatch.
Hey man, you okay? What are you doing here? Everything all right at home?
But regardless of your chosen device, all of them are made up of a combination of red, blue, and green blips, tricking your stupid reptilian brain that what you're seeing is real, three-dimensional, and filled with millions of colors. And since gaming consoles and displays have grown and evolved over time, gaming has tried to keep up, and for decades it did. did, with enormous graphical leaps that would genuinely, instantly antiquate what came before it. And if you grew up in the 90s like me, you would have seen modern gaming evolve from this to this, and
that's right, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this shit again. Unk status tro talking now. Us millennials were in the best era because we got to see this shit go from pixel to polygons to then like to the shit that we see today, and then like super buttery, like realistic today. But a lot of the kids that are growing up today, they starting off straight up with the finished product that what we're up to today. And I'm like, bro, y'all didn't see the evolution. Y'all weren't there when we went from the Game Boy Color to the Advance to then like the Nintendo DS and shit, or like just what from Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, Wii. Bro, those jumps was ridiculous. Millennials ruined life. What are you talking about?
Before my childhood, you'd have moved from arcades to in-home gaming to crazy visuals in your pocket. But if you're growing up now or just getting into gaming in the last 10 or so years, you would have seen modern games go from this to this. But somehow
exactly this to this, the same shit.
Prices to make and play these things have gone from this to this. What? We are no longer living in a time of meaningful graphical evolution, and half the time we seem to be going straight fucking backwards with a monstrously higher development cost too. But why, when we look back at two different titles, really from any era, one striving for realism and the other a defined art style, we reliably get the same conclusion? One will soon be replaced by a slightly different looking, equally as expensive to produce product, but style is forever. Ray tracing! I'm sorry, that seemed a little aggressive, but I'm being serious. We've spent years and millions of dollars trying to get reflections and lighting to look slightly better for a very small number of systems and hardware, and all we got was an unoptimized setting that half the time nukes your frame rate so you can take really pretty screenshots and play the game in an objectively worse manner.
Hey, hi, why don't we put the same time and energy into researching a better optimization strategy so everyone can enjoy every...
Damn!
This isn't coming from someone that can't run it. I have a top-of-the-line gamer PC, and still the first thing I do when I start a game is turn off motion blur and ray tracing.
Wow, now it's actually a good game that runs and looks good!
True.
Check this out.
Mario and Unreal Engine 5, out now!
But the argument for or against this, for me, doesn't only come from a place of aesthetic, because I'm sure with time it'll eventually get better. It also comes from a financial one. The entire newly named...
No, but then the thing is, too, I know I keep on pausing with a lot of these games, is that I'm more of a person now where I'm like, the gameplay has to be fire. Like, you see this new game that just came out, right? Lost Souls aside, whatever the fuck it's called. People are like, the game looks pretty. But I feel like that game looks clunky as fuck. I don't know, bro. The traversal looks boring. A lot of the time, they're just going for, like, hyper-realism. And then, like, shit, yes, it looks very good and realistic. But then it's like, is the gameplay fun? Is the mechanics fun? If the gameplay and mechanics is not fun, and if the frame rate is not fucking smooth. Because I feel like more than anything, as of late, I prioritize 100 times more. I just want a game moving smooth. Buttery smooth. Once I see frame rate dips, I'm instantly turned off. Once I see shit start dipping and I start seeing stutters, I'm like, what's going on? Why the fuck is my game lagging? My game should not be lagging. Once I start seeing lag, come on, bro. The criticism for the game is not the gameplay. You said when an optional gimmick gets forced and it makes a product less desirable. Call of Duty is, that's why Call of Duty is ass now, because I feel like Call of Duty back in the day was just about like, bro, let's just fucking play some games. But now they're just like, yo, let's make the loadouts more high def. Every character look more realistic. I'm like, for what? I just want to be a military man and shoot guns. I don't want to be looking like Nicki Minaj with my BBL ass in the battlefield sliding on my shit. You said that's why I stopped playing P5X. That game runs like shit. You say you're a Pokemon fan. You should be used to frame rate dips. You're right. I know Legends of Zelda is going to have frame rate dips. Fuck Legends of Zelda. Fuck Nintendo. I played 10 minutes of P5X and I didn't like it. People have been saying, play Lost Souls aside for the gameplay alone. The story, voice acting, and everything else is ass. Bro, I'm not buying that game.
AA and higher game.
You know what I am buying, though? Silk Song. And I hope Silk Song breaks records. On my mom, I'm buying Silk Song day one.
Industry are frantically trying to make their games look as ridiculously next-gen as possible.
Wait. You said Silk Song is $20? That has to be capped. I'm not gonna lie, I was ready to drop $60 for Silk Song. You said Silk Song is 20? There's no way that game is $20. How long is... Nah, hold on. How long is Silk Song then? There's no way that game is $20. He said I'm Barack Obeezy. It's listed everywhere at $20. You know what then? Fuck it. If that game is that cheap, I'm getting a digital copy of the shit on my Steam Deck, and then I'm gonna buy a physical copy of that shit, probably for like, I don't know, my PS5. I'll probably get it physically for my PS5, get it digitally for my Steam Deck. Because, bro, and honestly, I hope that game is long, or like just as long as Hollow Knight, or a little bit longer than Hollow Knight, even completionist run. You said, can you buy me the game too then? Palpus, it's $20!
Flash dipshits, the next gen doesn't fucking exist anymore. We've reached gargantuan levels of diminishing returns here, but we're somehow simultaneously chasing the dragon of progress with 100 times more money than ever before. Development costs have ballooned by tens of millions.
That's one of the biggest issues too, development costs. When to this day, that shit blows my mind when they were like, yo, the latest Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart game, they were like, that shit was over like $200-300 million to make. I said, what? That's ridiculous.
Dollars, which means the prices of games have ballooned with it. Everyone is frantically spending every resource for 1% improvements, and temp jobs, layoffs, and rotating doors are common in the gaming industry now. But I know I don't need to explain how horrible the current game development landscape is, but maybe you haven't considered some of the reasons as to why it exists. Many companies have fallen in love with the video part more than the game part. See, the AAA gaming industry loves marketing, often more than developing. They love flashy trailers, banner ads, slogans, catchphrases, and numbers on a screen that mean absolutely nothing because it allows them to pander to their shareholders.
We are the future! They are the stupid...
Oh man, the new AI-powered glunch board with 90 billion terror shits of mega slot. You'll be blasting off at 14,000 frames of... What are you playing?
It's a 2D Metroidvania that honestly could probably run on a Sega Saturn.
It's unsustainable from the development to the marketing. Attempting to optimize your futuristic next-gen title for 1,000 different rigs and brands of hardware is a logistical nightmare. And the price of that nightmare is passed on to the consumer in either rising costs or broken games. Accessibility matters, optimization matters, video games...
Look, at this point in gaming, we have to just go back. We have to just turn it back. We have to turn it down. We have to say, okay, fuck all this like RTX on hyper ray tracing reflective water and mirrors and shit. Dial it back. You said, can we stop criticizing the $1 million corpo? Leave them alone. Kless! Hades 2 is literally peak fiction. Yo, what's insane to me is that I bought Hades 2 the second I think it came out, as kind of like the version that it is right now, and I never booted it up because I was like, I wanted to get like the... I don't think I ever got a credits roll for Hades, because I think I have to beat Hades like 2-3 more times before I get like the credits roll. Because I beat him a bunch of times already, but then they're still telling me, oh, I gotta beat him another time. I gotta beat him another time with a different weapon. So once I get the credits, then I'll hop onto Hades 2. You say you gotta beat Hades like 10 times for the true ending. That's what's annoying. I think I beat it like 8 times already. 6 to 8 times.
Were never supposed to cost hundreds of millions of dollars, but now...
You said Ghost of Tsushima? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably not. Like day one, Ghost of Tsushima, I'm not. I'm not. Because I got too much games in my backlog right now that I'm all playing at the same time. Like right now... What? Like I'm playing Lies of P, which I enjoy. I'm replaying Hollow Knight. I'm watching a shit ton of anime. It's kind of like I got too much shit on my plate. I'm not buying Ghost day one. Expedition. Oh, yeah. Look, man, you guys already know.
We should be striving for more innovative gameplay, ways to connect.
You said, how do I get good at a Souls-like? Just play it. Just play Souls-like games, and then it's like slowly but surely you just start seeing like annoying patterns
people and push the boundaries on what makes a video game fun.
Oh, but the trailer and the extremely curated gameplay reveal looks so good, right? Look at the reflective puddle!
Oh, fuck. I don't look at the bottles. Do not look at the bottle. Like video games, you know what else is also expensive to produce? Animation. And I actually like to pay my team and make sure that they have food.
I did not say you could have 2 hot dogs!
This video is sponsored by Crystal of Atlan and their new crossover with Digimon. What? Crystal of Atlan is a brand.
Genshin Slop! Genshin Slop. I don't care if there's Digimon in it. I got Goddess of Victory Nikke with me. Also, shout out to Goddess of Victory. Bro, I put all my buttons on my bag. Look. Look. I put all my buttons. Look at my cute ass bag. Bro, I'm gonna walk outside with this shit and I dare somebody to call me something mean. They're gonna be like, yo, you got this fruity ass bag on you. Leave me alone in my fruity ass bag, bro. Leave me alone with my cute ass. Yo, me outside with my Nikke bag. Yo, I got my waifus on my bag, man. Put some respect on my name, please. My gosh. Please. You said your bag's better than mine? Hey, man, it probably is. It probably is. I'm not gonna lie. You said that if I gotta pick with all the cosplayers? Hell no. Hell no. If you're talking about Anime Expo, I was in and out of there. But this year Anime Expo, not Anime Expo, this year Anime NYC, the Nikke booth, they did that shit perfectly. Perfectly. On Saturday, I showed up, there wasn't a single line. They had tablets out. I was on the tablet. It was like, what do you want? I picked the items that I want. I hit checkout. I tapped and paid. They told me, yo, when your order is ready, we're going to send you a text message. Not even 5 seconds after I paid, they sent me a text message. Yo, your order's ready. Come to the front and pick it up. I picked it up. Everything was there. They killed it this year. This year, they got to do the Nikke booth the way that they did it this year, every year or every time they come back to Anime NYC, because it was perfect. I had all my shit, got all my merch, like it was nothing. You said I saw the Bob Ross stand. It was peak. I didn't see that. But the Nikke booth this year was so good, bro. There wasn't even a line when I went on Saturday. I feel like that's how organized they were. They didn't even have a line. Like, I went in there, did the shit on the tablet, and I was in and out. I was even talking to the workers there. I said, yo, y'all did it so good this year. They were like, really? I was like, yes, bro, because I was like, 2 years ago, that shit was ass. I told it straight to them. I said, yo, 2 years ago, the way y'all had that Nikke booth, that shit was ass. I told them, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I told them, I said, yo, terrible 2 years ago. Y'all had us playing fucking dumbass minigames and going around in a spiral. This year, that's how the hell y'all should do it, bro. Y'all killed it this year. You said, I heard Jazz got removed from the venue in Texas. What y'all talking about? You said, I know you remember how shit the Nikke line was that 1 year. Bro, that shit was ass. That shit was ass. But this year, they did it so good. My sisters were at the, what's his name? They had a table there. They made some pretty good profits, doing shit there. I'm pissed because my sister could have made way more money, but her dumbass took forever to listen to me and my sister. Cause what's his name? She made like a bunch of prints and charms for like other obscure ass animes and shows, and me and my sister were like, bitch, make Gachi Yakuta and or Dan Da Dan shit, and people will buy it because those are the poppin' animes right now. And she was like, no, I'ma make merchandise of this, right? That shit barely sold. But all her Gachi Yakuta shit was selling like hotcakes. And then by the end of the con, me and my sister was looking at her like, yo, you would have made double the money if you just made more Gachi Yakuta shit and you locked in. You said obscure, or you just don't know him? No, Afro, you know what it is? The obscure shit that they made barely sold. It barely sold. I saw how much of that shit they brought back. It barely sold. The Gachi Yakuza shit sold out. Sold out. So I was telling my sister, you should have made more Gachi Yakuza shit and Dandadan shit, because everybody at Anime NYC was dressed up as Momo, was dressed up as Okarun, and Gachi Yakuza is the shit that's popping off right now. But my sister made no Dandadan merch. My sister made like Castlevania merch. No Dandadan. She made Gachi Yakuza shit, and the Gachi Yakuza shit was selling out like hotcakes. You said if I saw Vamola? No, I didn't see any Vamolas. You said Gachi Yakuza was kind of mid? Hell no, not at Anime NYC. There was a lot of cosplayers dressed up as that. Gigi with the evil eye, I didn't see. I saw a lot of Seikos. Hot sexy grandma. Psh, I saw a lot of girls with that hair going up. Your friend was Seiko? Yeah, lots of Seikos. And lots of Momos. Can you cosplay as Seiko? I gotta be sexy to be Seiko, I can't lie.
Solo or with a group, well-designed boss battles, competitive PvP, or just straight-up stylized, color-coded visuals and magic technology.
Get this Genshin slop on my face!
Impacted by inflation as much as you may think. In the 90s, PS1 games were $50, and Nintendo 64 games were often 60 to 70 fucking dollars. Fun fact, that's actually where the 64 comes from, because it was 64. Never mind. Adjusted for inflation, that would be like $100 to nearly $150 a pop for each game.
Oh my god. Was goddamn clay fighter.
Wait, hold up, this game rules. But the cost to make and market a game now is like nothing we've ever seen before. Halo 3's budget was around $50 million, and that included a world-class, one-of-a-kind marketing campaign that took the planet by storm. While Halo Infinite's was rumored to have a budget of nearly $500 million, a 1,000% increase. And as much as I truly love many aspects of that game, it released with a fraction of Halo 3's original content, and the marketing wasn't anything near Halo 3's.
So where is the money going?
Well, game dev teams are armies now. Keeping up with modern hardware is beyond difficult. The marketing world is wider and more saturated than ever.
You said if I saw any
physical
ZZZ?
games is becoming a detriment, and post-release support is now mandatory. This is why the prices of games are skyrocketing. Subscription-based models that allow companies to pre-plan budgets are getting more popular, and microtransactions and bleed pricing is getting more commonplace. And if we want all of these things to stop, I'm not kidding when I say games need to be smaller, look less good, and developers need to be paid more. Blockbuster franchises used to take a few years to make, if that. Now it takes a damn decade to make a single game because the expectations are so ludicrously high. That's why indie titles, stylized titles, innovative, weird titles are becoming so popular as of late. And yes, R&D is worth something. Yes, it's in our best interest to strive for better, and yes, we should always be trying to evolve our art. But can we wait until it's more fucking affordable?
Oh my god.
Nintendo, I feel, is a perfect example that encompasses all the good and bad here. Check this out. Nintendo launches an extremely affordable console that breaks nearly every record ever, but it runs on leapfrog hardware and a dream. Most of their games look extremely good, even on the weaker hardware, because, again, a concrete style is worth far more than high-fidelity realism and graphics. But because of that same lacking hardware, some games run poorly or are forced to make optimization cuts, either in graphics or frame rate. So what does Nintendo do? They work on a second console, this time far more powerful than the last, one that can run modern-looking games but maintains the hybrid gimmick. This causes the price to jump up, and even though it's still on the mid-end of modern consoles, it's seen as greedy, despite gamers begging for this exact upgrade.
But I don't like the price!
Then why did you ask for it?
Now, games being $70 to $80 is complete bullshit. It's not the highest we've ever seen by a long shot, but it's also obviously not the cheapest, and the new tariffs and trade war doesn't make things easier at all.
Yo, time makes fools of us all. I remember this time, bro. Playing Pokemon like this was like such a time. Games were fine before millennials with the NBA made bigger games and milked their customers with their shitty live subscriptions. Klutz, aren't you a millennial? Too. If anything, I feel like us millennials popularize so much shit, and then if you notice like movies and video games. That's why they can't even make new IPs because they keep on trying to feed the millennials with a bunch of shit. They're too scared to work on new IPs because they know like that shit probably ain't even gonna sell. That's why they keep trying to make like a Toy Story 6, Toy Story 7, Toy Story 8, fucking Finding Nemo 4, Finding Nemo 5. I'm like, no, bro, just end the movies and make a whole new shit. Yo, Nep, what's up, man? Incredibles 3 is coming.
What's up,
Moana
Maya?
4. It's just funny to blame everything on millennials. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm trying to think in my head, like, I don't even know, bro. They keep trying to cater to millennials, though. That's why now, if you notice on TV, now they're trying to make every video game into a movie. They're like Sekiro, the movie. Mario, the movie. Zelda, the movie. Now everything is becoming a movie because they know, like, we have, like, some sort of attachment to it. But guess what? I ain't watching none of them shits in the theaters. I'm a yo-ho that shit the whole time. And I'm saying yo-ho just so I don't get hit by some type of lawsuit because y'all don't know what yo-ho means. I could be rapping. Yo-ho, I got a big-ass elbow. I could be rapping. You don't know what I'm saying. Pokemon the movie. They even made iCarly sequel. You unks did this. No, I didn't do shit. I don't give a fuck about iCarly.
Why do old Pokemon sprites still ooze charm? But
yes, old Pokemon sprites ooze charm because they look better and they move and shit and they got more personality. These 3D models look fucking soulless and ugly as shit.
3D Pokemon games somehow looks worse than the last. Why are indie games coming out faster than ever, toppling AAA studios and claiming so many awards? How do these smaller gaming experiences, sometimes made by a single individual, garner such massive loving fan bases? Balatro, Vampire Survivors, Slay the Princess, Inscription, Animal Well, Pizza Tower, Blueprints. Because a refined art style will always age better than the skin pores of the month. Because you can tell an emotional story, no matter your poly count. And because bold and defined visuals let your game stand apart and speak for themselves no matter the budget. Just take a look at Expedition 33, a small team's first project, an outstandingly beautiful...
I hope this game wins Game of the Year, even though I didn't complete it. I know somebody y'all always gonna bring it up in chat. Retro, you didn't complete it. I know. But I hope this shit wins Game of the Year just so all the other companies could get mad at it.
Beautiful title that blends the two design philosophies together, sacrificing neither while making a visually distinct and affordable game. By the way, this is like one of the best games I've played in the recent decade. If it doesn't win Game of the Year, I might actually like lose my mind. And this isn't like nostalgia glaze either. This effect happens time and time again, and not just with modern indie games, the gaming industry as a whole. Look, Last of Us is an incredible game. No argument there. One of my favorites and obviously a very high fidelity and pretty game, especially for 2013. And by the way, do you want your brain to like fucking melt? Last of Us released a year before Dark Souls 2. Yeah, what?
But do we really need to remaster The Last of Us so many times to the point?
Nah, I agree. Talk your shit about that because I swear, if I see The Last of Us get remastered one more fucking time, you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised because they were already talking about the PS6. Watch them make a PS6 version of The Last of Us. The second that shit happens, bro, we gotta riot. We gotta find Naughty Dog HQ.
You can't tell the fucking difference!
Fuck's the point of this? What the hell does this mean? You all are spending millions on something I can't fucking say!
Now, none of these arguments mean bunk shit if I can't point you towards a modern game that encompasses all of the attributes I'm seeking in a title. Affordable for the consumer, low development costs, balanced and sustainable work environment, gameplay first framework, kinda indie but kinda not indie, no long bloated playtime, stylized graphics that will age beautifully, heart, soul, and dare I say it, fun? What the hell? A game's priority being fun? I give you one of the most innovative, impressive, and genuinely fun games ever created, where there unironically wasn't a 5-minute gap at any point where I wasn't smiling ear to ear.
Split
I
fiction?
could sum up this title in one
Damn.
word, it would be hybrexneotheristic, which I made the fuck up because there's no actual fucking word in the English language that can describe how good this game is. From the very first second to the last, this game assaults your senses with a bombardment of creative ideas, only to throw them away 5 minutes later so they can fit in another dozen crazy mechanics into the same section of the same level. It's downright baffling how many fun and interesting gameplay ideas are packed into this 12-hour game and how often they build
yo,
off
I'm not
of
gonna
them
lie, this
multiple
game,
times.
bro. This is the game where that guy that said fuck the Oscars, I think he and his development team made this game. I've only heard positive shit about this game. Never have I heard like, oh, Split Fiction was ass. No, nobody's ever said that shit. Everybody's been like, this game is amazing.
Only is Split Fiction insanely fun, but it's optimized beautifully, runs like butter, and looks so damn good. I've never seen a studio flex how comfortable and confident they are like this. It seems like every art asset, set piece, landscape, color, style, and effect was lovingly crafted with zero internal friction. Everything is on full display here with unabashed passion and heart. This game is a 10, but it's not just a 10. It's a 10 that also has a buddy pass, so your co-op partner doesn't even need to pick the already affordable game up to play the entire experience. It's a 10 that pursued a timeless, cost-effective, beautiful art style. It's a 10 that prioritized the player over the profits. It's a 10 that proved you can still develop a Game of the Year contender without spending hundreds of millions of dollars. But maybe, most importantly, it's a 10 that I know I can replay in 20 years and it will still be as good as I remember it.
Nice. Nice video. Give me a sec, chat. Do you think you're better off alone? That's such a banger. I gotta finish Expedition. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe, because I feel like I still got like 60 hours left.
3 short memes link.
Hell no, Kless. Hell no. You sending me 3 videos? 3 videos? Going to the bathroom, but it's One Piece pacing? I can't lie, bro. Yes. Some of the old... Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I kind of fell off of One Piece. Because some of the episodes, like, shit wasn't happening until the end. And yes, this song right here brings back mad memories. Like, nothing is happening. Sometimes there'll be 2-3 episodes of this shit. Bro, he didn't even leave. He didn't even leave yet. Telling you, bro, that should be pissing me off. You got 50 reasons why you stopped watching it. I do.
Will you kick that baby for $5 million?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm tossing the baby up and I'm doing a spinning back kick on that baby. Yes. For $5 mil? Yo, for $5 mil, bro, I'm super kicking that baby. I'm sorry if that's your kid, but I'm kicking that baby.
Like candy.
You have summoned me from the left. I grant you 3 wishes.
I wish you had legs.
Why, thank you. Using one of your wishes on me.
I wish you were paralyzed from the waist down.
What?
That's crazy.
I wish you weren't a genie.
What have you done?
I like candy.
That's evil.
I can't.
My man turned him into a paraplegic. That's terrible. And now he's not a genie. He's not a genie anymore. Oh, you got a copy of Dorothy? That's nice. Why are modern gamers allergic to the concepts of games naturally running its course and not having any more updates shoved into them? It's Pizza Tower dead? I mean, Pizza Tower is a single-player experience. What do you mean is Pizza Tower dead? It's a single-player game. There's no online aspect of the game that has to constantly keep getting updated. I don't know. Oh, this is the new Jujutsu Kaisen shit? Let's watch it. I'm already 2 balls deep into anime. For this, you gotta give us a good anime intro song, please. You are my special. Fuck that song. Fuck You Are My Special. I hated that song. We need a banger in this shit. We need a banger season 3 song, bro. That's just so I could understand everything they saying in Japanese, bro. Darren Till just slept Luke on Rockhold. He killed him. He died on the canvas. Damn. Oh shit, folded like an omelet. Oh. 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 Get up. Nah, bro, he got folded, bro. What is this? I didn't know that Spike Chunsoft new game comes out next week. Is this the one that looked like Danganronpa? The one where it has like really cool looking characters and it's like the nonary game type shit? Yeah! Look, I ain't gonna lie. I am not rushing to download none of this shit unless I hear really good shit from it, because I'm tired of buying new games.
それにはまず君自身の死の真相を知らなければならない。で、君を殺した犯人だが、終点教団
Where's
の
this
最
guy's
高幹部。
nose? This fucker got no nose. He just got a stem. Where's your nose?
で、君を殺した犯人だが、終点教団の最高幹部5人の中にいる可能性が高い。
私にしかできない犯人当て。
どの幹部を選ぶかで君の運命は変わる。説明するから慎重
The
に選んで
characters
く
look
れ。
good. I like the art.
推理アドベンチャー。とある資産家の遺言状をめぐって陰惨な連続殺人の幕が上がる。手に入れた証拠を組み合わせて殺人犯を突き止めろ。極限脱出アドベンチャー。ウシトラ幽玄と共に拉致された先は暗く不気味な迷宮。デスゲームを勝ち抜き閉鎖空間から脱出せよ。マルチ視点ザッピングノベル。イオンテコの研究所。そこには重要な機密が隠されていた。複数の視点から描かれる物語。フローチャートを駆使し事件を解決まで導け。恋愛アドベンチャー。国士舘ほのかに毒を盛られたレイは学園で3人の少女と出会う。本物のほのかを見つけ出すため彼女たちを攻略し告白を成功させろ。ステルスアクションホラー。頻発する猟奇殺人。犯人確保のため不死鳥卍は奔走する。殺人鬼ネフィルムから身を隠しつつギミックを攻略し生還を目指せ。
神様、どうか。大丈夫、レンジャー。
安心してくれ。我々は君を守るために責務を全うする。大丈夫だ。天使はいつも君を見守っている。
5 unique adventure games. It looks good. The art looks great. September 5th. Shit, bro. In these games, yeah, there's always different routes you can take.
This fucking Fortnite lobby is insane!
Nah, this just looks like VR chat in real life. In real life VR chat.
This fucking Fortnite lobby is insane!
Because that's what the fuck this shit looks like. And then we just need that one guy dressed up as like a small anime girl just yelling out slurs the whole time in max volume. Then we have VR chat. I'm at a cosplay after party, okay. Meloetta? Miku is everywhere! Oh, look at the cute art! Miku is everywhere. Miku is everywhere at this point, bro. Hell no! Peter! Hell no!
Isn't this supposed to be a
Officer, please. He's just a kid. He doesn't know the rules.
Kick the shit out of that kid. Lost Souls Aside is good so far, but then some of the voice acting is a bit off. could have hired me. I could have something. This that was some half-ass screaming. Nah, bro, some half-ass screaming, bro. If I'm falling to my death, I'm yelling. For a studio's first action game, I think Souls like kills it with the combat. There's so much potential when you have multiple weapons. I don't even need to see that shit. I've already seen enough of the combat. I don't want to see any more of it. When does difficulty become a problem?
After playing Celeste, I became obsessed with difficulty in games. Despite that fact, nearly all of my favorite games from the past decade have been on the easier side. And that got me thinking, does difficulty even make games better? Okay, so there are two enormous benefits to high difficulty in games, but they're both double-edged swords, as if they're not used correctly, things can quickly fall apart. Let's use Dark Souls for the first one. In my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3, I ran into these knights in the second area of the game. Now, in most games, you do not remember the foot soldiers from the second area of the game, and why would you? They don't put up any resistance at all, and by this point you've probably learned enough about how to play that you're not still fumbling around with the controls. But these knights—
This is a 19-minute video, bruh. When does difficulty become a problem? You said, I think that playing Kingdom Hearts 2 on crit is the best way to experience it. I agree, because it makes you feel like you actually fighting like people who are hard to fight, and the organization is actually like a force to be reckoned with, and or the enemies in certain worlds and the bosses are a force to be reckoned with. But if everything is is like super easy and you could just like trailblaze through everything, it completely defeats the purpose.
were different. Very, very different. I approached the first one and thought, yeah, he's a bit bigger than most normal enemies, but who cares? That sword looks cool. I want to see if he drops it when I... I'll just run back real quick and... Okay, what's going on here? I was genuinely confused, and eventually I came to the most logical conclusion I could. Oh, I get it. That's just a mini-boss. I'll avoid that until I get stronger, and then... You've got to be kidding me. Something interesting happened when I started to defeat these normal enemies, though. Much like the more challenging bosses I had faced before Dark Souls, I began to learn and memorize their attacks, their animations, and the tools at their disposal in a way that I really didn't have to for other games. This is the first positive quality.
Did bro censor a backstab animation?
Appreciation of the game itself. If I don't know how an early game enemy from an easier game behaves, it really doesn't matter. I don't have to know. The game isn't going to punish that lack of knowledge. In more challenging games like Dark Souls, on the other hand, failure to learn will result in an inability to progress. Now, I won't pretend this is purely positive. It's very possible, likely even, that players will just bounce off of games like this due to it feeling too abrasive too early in the game. In fact, that's exactly what happened to me when I first played Dark Souls 3. Once you do put in that time and effort though, and properly learn these enemies and their attack patterns, not only is it immensely satisfying, but you become far more invested in each encounter. The second quality is a bit more wide-reaching though, so we're gonna need two games. First, a small-scale example, then one that extends to the entire world of the game itself. Starting with the former, this is Bloodbath Diablos. It's a boss from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, yes, that's the actual title, and saying it's challenging would be quite the understatement. It's got this miserable combo that feels borderline unfair, yet it's in this underhanded tactic that we're actually told a story through the gameplay. Let me show you. So the lore of Bloodbath Diablos is that it's a normal Diablos that had an encounter with hunters like yourself in the past. It was badly injured in that encounter but managed to survive, and that's why one of its horns looks like this. The monster didn't just leave that encounter with some scars though, it left with something even more important: knowledge. Bloodbath has learned what works and what doesn't. It understands the monster hunters and what they're capable of. It's figured out that when it roars, the hunters are stunned for a moment. So fighting based on its past experiences, it'll roar to first stun the player, then instantly charge straight at you before you have the chance to move. This combo is extremely difficult to avoid if you're not ready for it, and ironically enough, if you don't have your own experience with this monster and what it's capable of, you'll have a much tougher time defeating it. That's a large part of why this is one of the most challenging fights in the game, and this combo in particular does feel genuinely unfair the first time you see it. I mean, the boss is hitting you with this enormous AoE stun only to follow it up with a potential one-shot. But that's the key here, it should feel unfair. For the first time, that knowledge that you've been taking advantage of is now being used by the monster too. Think about it, in Monster Hunter you can bring flash bombs to stun flying monsters and knock them out of the air, sonic bombs to stop them from burrowing on—
I haven't played Monster Hunter Wilds in a minute. And I feel like they probably released so much like packs and shit. I haven't touched that game in a minute.
To the ground, and the perfect element to exploit their greatest weaknesses whenever you get the chance. Having the tables turned on you like this and seeing this monster exploit its unique advantages doesn't just create a far more exciting boss fight, it tells a story as well. A story of a monster that's furious you would even try to fight it, a monster that's done this song and dance before, and perhaps more than anything, a monster that's out for revenge. That's only one boss though. What if the entire world was designed around this idea? Well, then you'd have what may be my favorite game of all time, Xenoblade X. Xenoblade X takes place a few decades in the future. Earth is gone and the final remnants of humanity have crash landed on a planet called Mira. One of the major themes of this game is how dangerous this planet is. In most of the side quests and of course through the main story, you're constantly reminded of this fact. But where X takes things a step further is in its ability to actually display this danger through the gameplay. There are hundreds of enemies throughout this world that will have absolutely no trouble dropping your HP bar to 0 long before you even realize what just happened. One wrong step and you'll find yourself in a cave surrounded by bugs the size of large dogs, each of which are twice your level and extremely aggressive towards intruders. Perhaps you'll be fighting one enemy waiting for another one to introduce itself and instantly wipe your entire party. Or my personal favorite, maybe you'll fast travel and spawn next to a level 92 walking volcano with 4.5 million HP. All of these seem comically unfair in the moment, especially that last one, but they exist for a reason. Mira isn't supposed to be safe or predictable or comfortable. It's supposed to be so outlandishly dangerous that entire squads of elite soldiers get wiped out from just a bit of bad luck. Furthermore, levels can be deceiving as well. A level 10 enemy may seem weaker than you if you're level 15, however, if that level 10 enemy is more than 20 times bigger than you, its stats are going to represent that. Predictability is not a privilege awarded to the player on Mira, and it shouldn't be. This forces the player to learn and adapt much like other challenging games, and not just to the bosses, but to the world itself. As you learn, you start to treat the world with the respect that it deserves. You'll think to yourself, oh wait, I can't go there, that's the territory of this super powerful monster and I don't want to bother it. For 95% of this game, you don't master the world and bend it to your will. You learn, you adapt, and you work around it. There's this idea of ludonarrative dissonance in games. A boss will be touted as the most powerful fighter in the city only to lose to 3 water type attacks, or a character will absolutely refuse to kill anyone no matter what in the story and then do this to the first foot soldier they see in the gameplay.
Damn!
However, I think the
that was probably a spoiler, wasn't it? That should look crazy.
An overlooked mirror to this, ludonarrative harmony can create some of the best experiences in games.
And before you get spoiled on Xenoblade shit,
ludonarrative harmony. If you knew nothing at all,
I probably am gonna get spoiled on Xenoblade shit.
The exact same way that all of these characters do each time they leave the safety of the city walls. You'd feel that tension everywhere you go, not knowing what lies around the next corner.
I ain't gonna lie, he going yap. I feel like difficulty becomes a problem in a game if we're gonna be realistically honest. If it's Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's when it becomes a problem. Especially in the end with Tiamat bitch ass. Oh man. Hell nah. Atlas always making Joker fight the exact second he comes across another Persona protest.
Kill Satanael!
Alright, I'm ready. Izanagi no Okami Pigaro! All will be revealed!
Yo, he went straight back to sleep.
How am I supposed to look cool with this thing on my head? You gonna cry over a hat? Hey, that looks good on you. You think I'm gonna fall for that?
That shit was low as hell. $20 is insane. Mix of performance issues, unjanked polish seems to be the main complaint so far. All right. Yo, Prime Brock Lesnar had to go. Nah, he kind of lifted Shorty up a little too fast. I feel like he about to slam the shit out of her. Damn. A second one? Damn. A third one? Damn. A fourth one? Nah, Prime Brock Lesnar versus 2009 Randy Orton. That's a conversation to have for another day. Yeah, Prime Randy Orton, 2009 Randy Orton. No! Oh my gosh, man. The animation? Y'all made it seem like bro died. Ain't no fucking way.
It's not the sum of our parts. It's the sum of our hearts. Yeah.
He said it's not the sum of our parts, it's the sum of our hearts. Also, this world sucked ass in Kingdom Hearts 3. I hated this world. This world was just a giant sandbox of nothing.
It's not the sum of our parts. It's the sum of our hearts. Yeah.
Like, this world was so empty. Like, there was nothing to do. It's not the sum of our parts, it's the sum of our hearts. Bars. Green Lantern? I could give less of a fuck about the Green Lantern.
If it isn't my favorite second place getter, I appreciate that you keep trying.
I'ma go ahead, and I'm just gonna ring your mom's doorbell. When I know you're asleep, I'ma ring your mom's doorbell.
He did not say that.
She's not gonna answer it at first, because she's gonna see a tall green hawk.
He did not say that.
But she's gonna peek through the peephole and see that I'm Babylonian complexion, so everything's gonna be alright. I'm gonna have the pizza box and be like, excuse me, ma'am, did you order pizza? She's gonna look at me up and down, see the abs chiseling and busting through the armor, see the BBC slightly protruded to the left and just...
That's low tier god shit!
Pull me in. The pizza box just flies. She says, wait a minute, there's no pizza. I say, well, you just pulled me in the house. Throws me on the couch, gets to her knees, grabs one fist, grabs another, gives me a double stack because I got that BBC. Starts sucking and twerking and twisting, and I'm like,
If it isn't my favorite
Yo,
second place...
if he had that voice line in the game, bro, day one cop. More Gears of War games teased than PlayStation. Uh-oh. Lost Souls aside, more like lost shit. Yeah, give me the smeared shit on the wall PS5. How dare y'all say smear shit on the wall? It's a freaking mountain. Oh, that head gone. Hell no! In slow motion, she freaking put gunpowder, stuffed the bamboo, the musket. Hear ye, hear ye. Fuck out of here. You know how fast she must have been doing that shit in person? She must have been like, boom, bro. Gunpowder, musket. Damn. The audio can't even keep up. Ooh, through the sword. Musket, hear ye again. Poof. Oh my gosh. The fact that more soldiers keep running out, yo, if I was ever in a village and I saw a shorty take out 6 of my teammates within a span of 15 seconds, I'm dropping all my shit and I'm just gonna lay on the ground. Sumimasen, go men aside. Bro, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you, bro. I'm not fighting you. How Lucha Mega Evolution look dope. How Lucha shit look nice.
A man was making cinnamon rolls at a nighttime carnival when he had a curious bystander invested in the process.
Don't look at me like that!
Dad didn't seem too impressed at first, but Mom and the family seemed to be laughing.
Nah, bruh. Why is Dad looking at me like that? I would've threw sugar in his face. Motherfucker, you and your kid. Then he would've came into the store and I would've been like, you wanna buy something? You said, I'm gonna join her rank. I'll get my ass beat.
I just love my dog. Yeah. Nigga, my brother told me how to taste the bag. Get right in if you like to leave the bag. The day you love is always like a tasty bag. I just wanna go get one more bag with my nigga. Wanna be rich forever for my dog.
I ain't hopping on this stupid ass game. Oh, hell no, Evie, you're going outside. No, I'm not human. I remember. What happened? This came as a shock to many indies out there, and while we're thankful that Team Cherry for giving us a 2 weeks notice, we understand everyone who decided to avoid September release date like a wildfire. So this, with a heavy heart, we came to the conclusion that we have no other choice but to announce that No, I'm Not Human will launch on September 15th as previously intended. Oh, so they're releasing it too? Thank God. I'm not gonna lie, that game looked kind of dope. I can't wait to see like the finished product of that game. Psychonauts 2. Damn, they're giving us Psychonauts 2, Stardew Valley, Viewfinder. You said my hungry ass thought this was shit. What? Nah, those are puppies. Yeah, they do look like Dookie. I can't lie, they do look like Dookie. Kingdom Hearts. Hot topic. Oh, wait a minute. That look kind of tough. Damn, Pride Land, Timeless River. Oh, Bomber. They got Valor form, Wisdom form shits. Alright, bruh. The pants is dope. Scott Pilgrim. Ignored. K-pop Demon Hunters deleted scene or something. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. Oh! Come on, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I was in Anime NYC on Saturday, bro, when I was heading home, I saw the nicest looking Majima. Like, this guy was cosplaying as Majima. I don't know if he's somewhere on Twitter, if somebody got a picture of him, but this guy had the most spot on Majima cosplay I've ever seen. And when I passed by him, I said in caps lock, Majima, I see you, baby. And the way he turned his head and looked at me and gave me that finger point, I was like, oh my gosh, bro. No, but this guy, look, he had a spot on Majima cosplay, bro. Like, his shit was crispy. Man. What? They're putting One Punch Man? Oh, shut up. In Fortnite? Oh. Man, they're gonna put Demon Slayer in that shit. Saitama Medallion. One Punch Man, so all it takes is one hit with the What? That's insane. So you could just run around and punch people. Imagine finding out that you got cheated on through Spotify. What? Spotify is introducing DMs for users over 16. Why the fuck would I want to get a DM through Spotify? 2021 retro? Come on, bro. You got footage of me playing Smash Brothers, bro? I haven't touched Smash Brothers in eons, bruh. Why is my camera so wide?
Need my own space. If you're horny, baby, then put it on my face. I'm trying to be in a French's like a lace. Oh, fuck it, double date. Enchilada steak. Oh, she want me to sing, but baby, I'm not Drake. Shawty, it's okay. Baby, it's okay. You just want that cake. I just want that cake. Look. It can go two ways. I am going to fuck, then I am going to dip, or I am going to fuck, then I am going to dip. Hey! Dip, dip. You need my own space. If you're horny, baby, then put it on my face.
Yes.
I'm trying to be in a French's like a lace.
Yes. Persona 5 Royal weighing scales? Is it gonna have like Morgana telling me you're too fat or some shit?
筋肉量
40.0kg
お、さすがだな。すげえ調子いいんじゃね？
さよならだ。また会おう。
They're gonna be like, you're fat as shit. No franchise should ever do, but do anyway. Wait, what? Thing no franchise should ever do, but do anyway. Hey, even though this is a direct sequel, it's also welcoming to newcomers. Feel free to start here. Bayonetta 3 being newcomer friendly ruined the point of having a narrative and ruined the story of the first two games in retrospective. If that's what they were going for, I would have preferred it if they just did a hack and slash without dialogue. Bayonetta 3 is funny because it's a sequel of the long-awaited kind, right? What? A must-play for veterans and the perfect jumping on point for newcomers. The fuck's all this? Nirvana Initiative? Okay, man. AI Somnium. You said I hated what they did with AI 2. AI Somnium 2? The one with the one with what's her name? Tama? People didn't like 2? Absolutely depressing that Dead Space 2 remake got canceled by EA after the incredible Dead Space remake by Motive didn't hit their sales expectations. This is one of the best horror remakes I've played. I mean, bro, people didn't buy the fucking game. That's it. People didn't buy the game. They didn't see profits, and they said, fuck it. You ain't getting the part 2. Press R1 to activate reload. Oh, that's like to reload faster and shit. Added new Kingdom Hearts apparel. This is this is a tough ass hoodie. Wisdom form, Organization 13 shits, Valor form shits. Yo, if I see a shawty walking around with a goddamn Organization 13 cloak, who the fuck wearing these pants? The pants is kind of tough though, I can't lie, but who the fuck wearing them pants? All right, he got them cool ass shits. I see him. You said fuck Machamp, Team Halucha? Nah, bro, I'm Machamp.
Excuse me, sir. Are you registered to vote?
If I sign it, will you leave me be?
Well, yeah. After you sign it, I don't need you anymore. That's how democracy is supposed to work.
We did.
Excuse me, sir.
They beaten the no Miku voice allegations. Here's the brand new footage of Hatsune Miku featuring first Vocaloid voice lines in game.
Random track. Fever time!
So are there voice lines or not? Because I'm not hearing anything. Google's locking down Android. Music is mad loud. Metal scratching has a sample from Looney Tunes. How long is this shit?
Did you know that this boss theme from Sonic Rush contains a sample from an episode of Looney Tunes? Listen to this clip from the 1952 episode Tree for Two.
The pussycat's gonna scratch me. Ah, go on, scratch me. Go ahead, scratch me. I dare you to scratch me.
Now let's take our sample,
Go ahead, scratch me.
speed it up,
Go ahead, scratch me.
and then chop the beginning.
Go ahead, scratch me. Go ahead, scratch me.
There it is.
You're almost there. No, Sonic!
How would y'all even find that shit out? How would y'all even find that shit out? I'm gonna be honest.
Hi, I'm Trevor Moore. Did you know that it's illegal to say I want to kill the President of the United States of America?
Crazy.
It's illegal. It's a federal offense. It's one of the only sentences that you're not allowed to say. Now, it was okay for me to say it right then because I was just telling you that it's illegal to say I want to kill the President of the United States of America.
Hey!
I'm not actually saying it. I'm just letting you
know
know
that you
it's
can't
illegal to
say it.
It's kind of like a public service. I'm letting you know so that you don't accidentally go out and say something like that. But what's interesting is that it's very illegal to say, I really, really think someone out there should kill the President of the United States of America.
Hey!
That's illegal. Extremely
It's illegal.
Very, very illegal. But not illegal to say with a mortar launcher. Because that's its own sentence. It's an incomplete sentence, but it may have nothing to do with the sentence before that. So that's perfectly fine. Perfectly legal. I also found out that it's incredibly illegal.
He's gonna say it again, so I'm good. Damn, Buns Out. Sword of the Sea. I heard Sword of the Sea is pretty dope. If you genuinely care about relationships, drama, or online streamers, if you genuinely care about relationship drama of online streamers, you do not deserve the same rights as me. What do you mean? End of an era? Oh, I heard about this. Bro, since day one! Let's talk about it, bro.
A bit off topic, but seeing the whole gaming community switch up on Mario Kart World versus Sonic Cross Worlds in real time has been crazy. Everyone and their grandmother was saying World was gonna clear it.
Bro, since day one, this Jason the Ween shit, everybody knew Shawty was using Jason the Ween, bro. We all knew, bro. We all knew. Like there was even clips of her popping out before, calling him buddy and friend and shit, and she didn't like bro like that, bro. She saw bro as an opportunity to capitalize on bro, and then it is what it is. And then I think shit came out where I think like some of her messages leaked, or she was messaging her ex and shit, and automatically I was like, cut her off. I don't care. If you in a relationship, quote unquote, with somebody and you still talking to your ex, regardless of the situation. If you talking to your ex all like this, that, and the third, and you in a new relationship, that's a red flag. You say he already knew about it? I don't know, bro. But that's a super red flag. You said, did he clap though? That's information that's undisclosed to me. I don't know. But all I know is that you said, I think they got a dog together or something. Who? Her? I think that's what I heard. Something about her and the ex having a dog together. But I feel like it's still weird as hell that if you're in a new relationship and you're talking to an ex-partner, that's weird. Her and the ex, that's weird. Either you keep the dog or the ex keeps the dog. If y'all still talking back and forth to each other about a dog, like as if it's like, I don't know, bro. It's weird because then you got to think about it from his perspective or like from a different person's perspective. That's like if me and Rios has something going on and then out of the blue I'm like, Rios, don't get mad at me, but I'm talking to one of my past shorties, okay? Don't get jealous. And then Rios is like, hell no. I want you all to myself. And then I'm like, no, Rios, I want to still talk to my past shorty. Rios going to be like, I'm going to beat your ass, Retro. And then I'm going to be like, caught. You know, like that's just crazy. You going to be like, caught. There's a living and breathing people that are genuinely emotionally invested. Okay, this I'm not emotionally invested. When I saw the news came out that they weren't together anymore, I was just like, hey, it is what it is. One Punch Man.
Good evening, everyone.
What up, Maxed Out Dragon Ball Z? How you doing, baby? What's up, man? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. This is a massive week for gaming. I'm going to be honest. I don't care about Metal Gear. I don't give no flying fuck about Lost Soul, ugly ass aside. Shinobi, maybe. Shinobi, I'm somewhat interested in this shit because this shit look kind of fire. It look like a fun platformer. I don't give a flying fuck about Nintendo or Kirby. Kirby Air Ride, though. Hold on. But Kirby in the Forgotten Lands, I don't give a fuck.
I'm confused, Ken. See, I've lived in Metropolis most of my life, and I can't figure out how some yokel from Smallville is suddenly getting every hot story in town.
Lois, there's something important I want to tell you. Back at the store, I tucked my boner into the waistband of my pants, and now it's sitting weird.
You're a sick man, Ken.
What the fuck? That's funny. Wait, this Rouge and Sonic interaction is actually insane. I think I commented on this shit. She said, don't get distracted, handsome. We're here to race, so keep your eyes on the road. Rouge the Bat, I'm looking. And I'm drooling. And then Sonic said, come on, you're talking to a pro here. I know how to handle the curves like an expert. Bro, Sonic been getting pussy for decades. The Brown Dust 2 booth had fine shorties on the Brown Dust 2 booth. I think you need to start playing Brown Dust again. I was not expecting their booth to be this bad right in front of the escalators. Yeah, they were. They were. They were. I remember, I saw the Brown Dust 2 and they were like allowing you to summon on their tablets. But I ain't gonna lie, there was so much booba there. I was like, Lord have mercy. Off the cage through the stacks of tables. Holy, wait, what happened here?
Wrenching at the
AEW?
face and...
Oh, that was a bad fall, too. Damn. Oh, that was a bad fall.
The face and... God almighty, you talk about crash and burn. Wrenching at the...
Ooh, that was a bad fall. Brown Dust 2 is peak. You say I'm too much of a coward? I don't want to play Brown Dust 2, bro. It's too much for me, bro. It's too much. Peep Nikkei Twitter. Nikkei Twitter's been going insane, bro. Give me a sec. Let me see what's going on with Nikkei on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some of the shit that they were showing off in Nikkei Twitter. Oh! Some crazy ass fan art. Holy shit. That was some crazy ass fan art. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm on the Nikkei shit. Bro, the shit that they showing off right here, bro. Look at some of this shit. Bro. Bro, god damn! Bro, bunny event going crazy, bruh. Bunny event got me acting stupid. Oh, bunny event got me going, Lord. We got baby girl Aid.
Welcome, Master.
Oh.
I'll be serving you today as a bunny girl.
Oh! Oh! All the neurons. Look at them hips. Look at the belly button. Look at the sloshy booba. God damn! They got it all. All the neuron activations. Then, right? Then they threw a curveball, right? They went like this, and then they threw a curveball. And they throw milk in this bitch. I don't even like milk. Look, bro, neuron activation on milk, the booba, the shoulders, the thigh squish in the...
I said stop calling me cute or I swear I'll smack you.
Bro, then they got her flustered and shit. Bro.
I said stop calling me cute or...
Nah, bro, she's on her tsundere shit. I don't even like tsunderes. But I'm cooked when it comes to milk. Blooming bunny. Fuck! You said, is that a vibrator?
Or I swear I'll...
It is, bro! It's going in the shit! They weren't even hiding it this time! They weren't even hiding it this time.
Smack you!
Is that why she's flustered? Cause the shit did the shits? It's a badge. Wink. It's a badge. Wink.
Leveled up.
Then we got Exia. You know we getting this Exia shit. You know we getting this Exia shit. Easiest. Then we got Bay.
I can tell people are looking
lifting
at me
her shit to the
today,
sky.
So stay by my side, please.
Oh my god, son. Oh my god, son. And now we getting shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. Look at her in the background. Yo. It's Bunny Girls. Bunny Girls is always Tetra, right? Yo, Tetra I think got the best line, bruh. Tetra girls are the best girls. Tetra line going crazy with the Bunny Girl event, bruh. Oh my gosh. Yo, when they reveal this unit, oh my gosh, bro. They might be revealing it soon. They might be revealing it soon. You said, where's Anise? I think Anise is going to pop up 100% in anniversary. Anise is going to get an anniversary thing. I haven't watched this. Ban. Our cinema was full of 12-year-old girls, and it was honestly incredible. Oh, My Little Soda Pop. My Little Soda Pop. I'm not going to lie. I should have probably gone to one of these just to freaking sing along and watch this shit, because this movie's actually like a good sing-along movie. The ab eyes are so nasty. This is hilarious. They got Shawty screaming for these motherfuckers. Ah! He's so hot. Yo, it's so funny. Nah, Kojima 62? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. I always in my brain think Kojima's between 40 to 45. There's no way bro is 62. Today I turned 62 years old and I received many birthday messages illustrations, etc. from all over the world. Thank you so much. I intend to continue creating things for as long as I live. My stance on creation is to not overwork and to take it easy. And I will continue to give all my give it my all even after my 60s. I'll keep taking care of my health on a daily basis. Thank you for your continued support. Yo, Kojima, take good care of himself, bro. You say he does not look 30. I think he looks between 40 to 45. Every time I see Kojima, I'm just always thinking he's between those two. But damn, man, Kojima taking good care of himself. I wish I could look like him when I'm 62. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's my goal. I want to look like him when I'm 62 because he looks great. You said, I thought you hated him? Hell yeah, I hate him. When he with Jeff Keighley, I want to fight him. When he with Jeff Keighley, I want to fight him. Jeff Keighley got them stupid-ass shoes on. He got the blazer on. And then Jeff Keighley be sucking. You said, I mean, you're 42 right now. The concept sounds very unique. Pragmata gameplay.
Let's go!
17 minutes, you're bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging. 1500th platinum? Alright, man. Finally got a job after being unemployed for a year and paid off 50% of my pretty sizable credit card balance. So the bank sent me a letter saying that they're decreasing my credit limit. That's not a bruh moment. You still haven't even paid off your credit shit. Hell yeah, they're gonna take away that limit. They only increase your limit when you're consistent with your payments. And you know what's crazy? That's been happening lately with my credit cards. I don't like to increase my limit with credit cards because then it incentivizes you to spend more money. But as of late, I've been so on time with making payments on my credit card, they would just send me an email being like, by the way, just wanted to let you know, we increased your limit by $500. So if you want to spend a little bit more, it's okay. And I'm like, bitch, no, I'm not going to spend any more. I'm not going to spend any more. That's how they try to get you, bro. I'm not going to spend any more. You said Retro's 33. I believe when Capri said that he was 42. 42? Let me not say nothing, bro. Because that card on the bunny event. I'm learning that there's competitive tag and it looks somewhat entertaining. I think I've seen this before. Oh! He cracking ankles.
Okay, oh, go!
Yeah, this shit look dangerous though. Like one wrong miscalculation, if you hit one of your heads on one of those poles and you hear that boom, you cooked. You said Retro would look good if he was 42, bro. If I was 42, I'd be sad. I'd be like, damn, bro, I'm really super unk status. No fucking way.
You don't fuck with no Final Fantasy, no Megaton, no nothing?
Woody, I like JRPGs as long as it's none of that gooner shit. Oh my god. What the fuck do you play in your spare time?
Bro, he said, I like JRPGs as long as it's none of that gooner shit. Hell no, bro. If I'm playing a JRPG, there better be some gooner shit in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You better put a waifu in there that's gonna make me say, hey, bro, I want to risk my life to save the bae. You know what I'm saying?
You don't fuck with no Final Fantasy, no Megaton, no nothing?
Woody, I like JRPGs as long as it's none of that gooner shit. Oh my god. What the fuck do you play in your spare time? I like respectable games such as Earthbound, Off, Undertale.
Man, class, get your ass out of here. He said Earthbound? What?
Things of that nature.
Bro, what?
Listen, Woody, aside from the 90s RPGs I dabble into like Mother, I generally like a wide variety of indie, RPG Maker, stylized RPGs. That's what brings healing into my soul. And you, my friend, like that complicated Japanese garbage that gooners enjoy. Nigga, you have no taste.
He said, bruh, I only like Undertale. He only likes Undertale, Deltarune shits. Literally 1 month to the date, and they got this mon already in the anime. Because you know why? Because they already had him pre-made in the anime. Devil May Cry released 24 years ago. That's your favorite game. Offer valid. Do 8/23/25.
Oh.
Yo, that's the smallest money back guarantee. Wait. GameStop has your back. Yo, you know what's funny? People actually got surprised when PlayStation upped their price too. Of course! Nintendo did it. Xbox did it. Y'all didn't think PlayStation was gonna do it? Like, people were really surprised on Twitter, like, no way. Sony is also increasing their prices of their console? Everybody else did it. What do you expect? You said I blame Nintendo? That's what I'm saying too. If anything, everybody should be mad at Nintendo because Nintendo's the one that started that freaking bullshit. And it's crazy, bro. Nintendo increased the price on the freaking Switch 1. You said these motherfuckers really only post when they need money. Kingdom Hearts. Franchise sale. I'm good, bro. I already got that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I repurchased Kingdom Hearts 2 at least 3 or 4 times. I have the original. I bought it on PS3. Then I think I bought it on PS4. And holy bejesus. And then I think I bought it on Steam. That's 4 times I think I repurchased Kingdom Hearts 2. My God. Shout out to Nintendo. Let me see.
Ian, what do you do in the daytimes? I work at Nintendo. You work at Nintendo? You're going to win a lot of fans in this house, Ian. How long have you worked at Nintendo? 6 years. And do you work, which bit of Nintendo do you work at? I make the website where you submit games? You make the website where you submit games? Where, like, people craft a game and submit? I don't know about this. What do you mean you submit games? People could just make games and submit them to Nintendo. Yeah. Ooh. How many shit ones do you get before you get a goodie? Do you get a lot of game submissions? Yeah, we get like 1,000 a month. I don't know if you heard that at the back, but Ian said, yeah, like we get 1,000 a month and 900 of them are bullshit.
Now, I could imagine a lot of them just being stupid slop-ass games. Like dumb, stupid-ass games.
That's pretty good average. Has anyone ever submitted a game to Nintendo? You want to? Well, don't bother, it'll probably be bullshit. I'm sorry to kill your dreams. But Ian is the gatekeeper. Ian!
Yup, he's the gatekeeper.
How can I get this?
Oh my God, speed. Hands-on Onimusha, I do not want to see that. New Persona games be like, oh my God, you're such a leader. You're the leader of all times. Gosh, what a leader. You really lead the people. Persona 3 was the most annoying with this. You see, look, I hate it when these normies come into the Persona sphere and then they start talking bullshit about my games. Fuck you. You said that's why they're limiting Switch 2 dev kits. They have a lot of, you said hentai simulators? Play the demo, y'all. What's this? 20 minutes in Trails of the Sky, first demo, and it's beautiful. I genuinely can't believe this is a Falcom game. I can't recommend this enough. The demo's really fun.
I'll be your opponent.
Monsters could be trouble.
Getting into combat is very nice and seamless.
Rope to defense. You're up.
Got it. I'll be your.
On my soul, I cannot get into another RPG. On my soul, but this should look kind of saucy.
Opponent. I'll be your opponent. Here, Estelle.
Miss? Nice miss. $70 gigs? Man, I ain't touching that game with a 10-foot pole. I love the grenades in this game, bro. Yup, the side flips. Yup, just keep tossing them grenades. My favorite thing in the Ratchet and Clank old games is when your gun leveled up, that stupid animation that will pop up with all the electricity in your gun doing like a 360 rotation. I used to love that shit. And then whenever the gun changed and it looked different when it upgraded, oh, cherry on top, bro. Got good scores. Astrobot in the game.
I hate to be that guy, but there is one RPG worth getting into. It's Trails in the Sky. Play the demo for the remake. People are loving the shit out of it.
Ah, you said there's a demo on the PlayStation shit? I might have to try it if there's a demo. What the fuck happened? What are you doing? Is he beating his meat?
Son, I'm going to the store to get some milk. Do you want anything? No, screw up. I'll see you next year.
Hell no, you couldn't beat your meat. You should have just locked the damn door.
You said I was too dangerous for the world.
Devil May Cry Season 2 first look. I'm not looking at that shit. I didn't even watch Season 1. You said there will be no Hollow Knight Silksong reviews at launch as Team Cherry believes it will be unfair for critics to play the game before Kickstarter backers and other players. Yo, if they announce another game, I gotta be a Kickstart backer. If you absolutely hate this, you don't like fun, or you really don't understand what the franchise is about. Eight out of 10 mega. I love this mega because it's goofy and it's silly. Mega Arbok, say on God. That's Mega Arbok? I didn't see this one. You said fake? Oh, man. I was about to say, I didn't see this one. You said read? Nope. You already told me it's fake. Next. I'm going to completely discard that shit from my brain. Overwatch is dying. Persona announcing EOS. Hollow Knight Silksong September 4th. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at all the items and shit. Oh, are we back here? Jesus! You know what's crazy, bro? Whenever I see Jesus now, I think of me being in VR chat and I get kicked out of the room. I was like, Jesus, how are you? And I ended up getting kicked. What? Bro! I mean, man, what do you expect? He's Jesus.
Devious banana placement. Devious banana placement.
I just missed an item. I'm not winning. And I'm getting boomerang from the back. That's awesome, bro. And I got flat in the game. And I got no fucking bullet bill. And I'm last.
3 minutes later.
God.
Damn, he almost broke the controller.
I don't want to tell you.
Dude, did you break your controller already?
I don't want to tell you.
No, and the worst part is not Fidel bugging, because those controllers are expensive. Fuck no. Them Switch 2 controllers, like 80, 90 doubloons, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. I wouldn't even throw it. Like, dead ass. You know what? I gotta bring back my Mario plush down here, just in case I get mad and I just look at him, I'll be like... And I'll beat his ass, because my Mario plush been taking a break for a couple years. But you know what? Maybe, just maybe, he gonna have to come back. Maybe, bro. You said bring him back? Just beat the plush? Bring it back? Man. Y'all about to make me bring back the Mario plush, bro? It's been a while. Give me a sec. He about to be my punching bag. Bro, I got history with bro right here. Bro, if y'all remember, I got history with bro right here. Back in the day, I used to be on some... Old times. All right, bro, you're going to have to sit in the background, please. Damn! Sit your ass down, boy. Oh my God, bro. Yo, hairline is crazy, bro. His shit crazy. You say, I see you have your stress reliever toy. Yup, it's Mario. Mario in the background. Poor Mario.
What happened? I don't even know how to explain. I can't even explain.
Show it.
I'm not gonna show it.
He broke it.
Take a picture with your phone.
I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it.
Now, the way he threw that controller too, you know that shit broke. 1 week until Metal Gear, okay. These are the 4 worst. Oh yeah, I seen this bait from Coney. He said Banjo-Tooie. He said 4 worst video games. He put Banjo-Tooie. Dead by Daylight, I didn't get to play this game enough to say if it's bad or good, so I can't judge that game. BioShock Infinite, I also didn't play that game. But Banjo-Tooie, banger. I played this game as a kid. I loved Banjo-Tooie, bro. And Mario Strikers, is this the new one? This is the new one, right? This ain't the old one. OG Mario Strikers was better. I've fallen asleep to the PS4 theme home screen menu. Oh, because the music is so therapeutic. Like, you in the middle of the night, you got your TV on and you got the volume in your headphones and you just hear into this ambient noise, you fall asleep. Shit is beautiful. Oh. Oh, I'm going off, bro. I'm in an astral plane. I'm on a whole different planet. Thanks, Orange. Talking about Orange Man. That's cool. Wait a minute. Collaboration confirmed. Oh, so the next event is not the collaboration. The collaboration is happening in the future for the Resident Evil. So right now we're getting Bunny Girls. Is the collaboration happening after Bunny Girls? Probably not. We don't know. But my question is this. If you're going to put Jill in Nikke, are you going to have her in Resident Evil 5 Jill where she has that sexy ass bodysuit? See, look, I doubt they're going to have Resident Evil 5 Jill. You said October, I believe? Yo!
Have fun. Have fun.
I fucked the shit out of... What the hell's her name in Undertale? Is that Toriel or some shit? That's her name? I'm a furry. Fuck it. She's attractive and... A, bruh. A. Grim, what are you doing here?
O comprador quer desconto, o funcionário quer aumento. A ex quer pensão, a atual quer dinheiro. A amante quer joias e o governo quer imposto. E aí?
He looked just like Grim. Grim looked exactly like that. The Callisto Protocol says that he heard the game has sold 6-7 million copies. From what I heard the other day, the game has sold... That's funny. You put the same thing twice. The Callisto Protocol director Glenn says that he heard the game has sold 6-7 million copies. From what I heard the other day. Bro, you didn't have to put the first part. You could have just put the whole shit. He says, the game made a lot of money, and even at 5 million sold, it would have made back its development costs. I know this game wasn't too popular, but I love this game, bruh. I was going crazy in this game with that baton stick. I was... Yo, each one of them motherfuckers that was walking up to me, I was bashing them. And I was pulling out the blicky. Pow, pow. Douche. Nah, this game was tough. Wasn't there a DLC to this game? I think we played the DLC. It was a crazy, like, plot twist ending, too. You said that one trophy caught me lacking because I said nigga. Bro, you know how hard that shit was? I was so angry. I remember I had to go through 50 rounds. 50 rounds to get that trophy. It was like, bro, you know how scary it was to make it up to round 50? And then those robots kept on spawning. And then it's like, yo, I don't even know how I got that trophy. I got to give myself a round of applause, bro. Because getting to round 50 and being in that scary environment for as long as I was, and the whole time, all I kept hearing in the ducts is the enemies crawling through the ducts. Fuck that shit, bro. Game was fire, though. I really like that game. Me looking for a job, me with a job, me without a job. Basically. Basically, bro. Capcom says that Monster Hunter Wild sales in the last quarter fell short of their initial expectation, but Devil May Cry and Resident Evil sales increased. Because y'all taking too long to optimize the game. And not listen to the PC fans. Something about the 2D sprite era of Pokemon that gives you an unexplained feeling. This is when Pokemon was peak, right here. All the pixel shit, peak. Man. The last thing you want to hear. I think I've seen this.
Hey everybody, good morning, it's Jay.
Nintendo DS, alright. Sekiro. TV show. Oh, it's getting an anime? I thought it was like Humans.
Sashina.
I'm not gonna lie. You said I saw this? No, I haven't. I'm excited about this. I thought this whole Sekiro shit was gonna be Humans acting. I thought they were gonna freaking hire, I don't know, freaking Phil Werrell for like the 5th time. I don't think I saw this. I don't remember seeing this shit. Damn. Damn! Oh, I'm excited. Oh, it's coming to Crunchyroll? Ooh. Hoo, 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 hoo. Pac-Man, the pack is back. Which vehicle goes first? Two goes first because there's a yield sign here for him, so he has to wait regardless. He also, number 3 also has to wait for number 2 to go by. 2 has the right of way, then 3 can go, and then 1, if there's nothing oncoming, then he proceeds. But number 2, technically, he has to yield and make sure that he has the right of way. 2 goes first, 3 can go if he has the right of way, and no other 2s is coming by, but 2 is first. You said I run into the street naked? People who love PS2 games but act like PS1 games are unplayable, the jokes write themselves. Yeah, PS1 games, I'm not gonna say they're unplayable. You said we desperately need video game fans to start becoming art snobs. It's crazy how video games are the only art form where older works are treated like they're archaic and unplayable. What games are they talking about? So crucially, I think a lot of people into games need to explore their mediums and expand their horizons. It's hard to get a critical sense for games at a medium that combines so many other art forms. What do you mean, like dabbling into other genres of games? Because I mean, one thing is for sure, a lot of people nowadays, like the newer generation, like shit like Roblox and multiplayer games. They don't go for like single player storytelling experiences or indie games. You said not games, other media, or like movies, indie movies, shit like that. Oh, or like just other things in general. I think a lot of people into games need to explore other mediums. Oh, like other hobbies. Probably like what, like music. Maybe like music, playing an instrument, pottery, growing plants, painting, going on walks. I don't know. Silk Song, baby. Spoiler alert, chapter 38. Am I on 38? Do 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 do. Bro, the boss I hate fighting in Nikkei is Mother Whale, bro. Fuck that whore. Fuck that dirty bitch. Oh, I just finished 38. Okay, so I think I could watch this.
Ruby! あれ、偉いでしょ？ね、頑張ったでしょ？うん、偉い。わあ、男だ。男？男だよね。男。
Hey!
ティックのおちびちゃんたち。
Matisse.
私たちとお話ししよっか。ヒーローの登場だ。
Let's go. Shiny ass forehead.
逃げる気だ。あと少し頑張って。頑張るね。
Mother whale.
ちょっと熱くなってきた気がするんだけど。そうだね。
I would shit my pants. I would shit my pants and Mother Whale did that shit to me. Oh ho 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 ho. Freaking Matisse, bro. I can't wait till Laplace comes out as a unit. I hope Laplace is broken when she comes out, bro. I want her to be broken. Or give us a Laplace gotcha skin that makes her look super fucking cool. Don't make Laplace look sexy, right? Like if Laplace gets a gotcha skin, she gotta look badass. Like I'm not expecting to see like Laplace cleavage and shit and like ass. When Laplace gets a gotcha skin, I want to see the coolest visor glasses ass, cool anime pose with a big ass gun. I want to see Laplace look crazy. You said she already look cool? Yes. But if she gets a gotcha skin, because you know the gotcha skins, they go all out because those are the pricey skins. They got to make her look bad fucking ass. She already looks badass, but they got to make her even double badass. Because I like Laplace too much, bro. She's just too cool. 2026, the Backrooms. You said a new role for me? Yo, this game got mad good scores. 8s and 9s, Swords of the Sea. I wish it was playable on Steam Deck, but I think it's not compatible with the Steam Deck for some reason. I wish women would make the first move. Same motherfuckers when they do. Oh!
I better get out of here while I still can. We're done for. Not even Goku has what it takes to deal with that.
Oh! Nah, bruh. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. If Shorty does that shit, I just get flustered and I just start rubbing my hands like Birdman. He says, Bow Wow. He killed this, and I love the fact that they didn't do too much. Let me see. This Bow Wow? Hey, my name is Bow Wow. I got a... Damn, she got a fat ass. In the time, what's the rush?
And I'ma chase the cat. Mark my spot, then I'ma leave her where I found her at. She come through, we fuck with no strings attached. Tell your boyfriend relax, nigga, I'ma send her back. I might, but once she get this dick, she ain't gon' wanna leave. Bill come, we at prom, don't worry, I can wait a fee on me. See this grown man business. Lay him on the freeway on a grown man mission. Put the kids to bed. Yeah. She like Henny, but tonight we off the dine instead. Hands on her ankles make a V when I spread her legs.
Damn.
Stop till I get the last drop. One thing I hate when the legs don't match the ass shots.
Facts.
Sign this NDA if you fucking with me. For real. You bitches ain't putting no cases on me. No. She put up to the telly, she fucking for free. Fall from a trick, you better watch how you talking to me. Bitch, I'm off a blue pill, looking for a new kill. Tell me what you want when this ain't Drew Hill. Whatever that I don't hit, you know that.
He said, bitch, I'm off a blue pill. Is that a blue pill advertisement? Low key thrown in that bitch. Bitch, I'm off a blue pill. Damn, my man got that. He about to fucking, he got that spec up. He got that Nikkei spec up attachment, that blue pill.
my crew will. So you ain't got a cock block tonight to let your crew chill. And I got your glass filled. Tell me about your past fears. Everything you telling me, I went through that shit last year.
Yup.
Yeah, baby, is you drunk yet? If I said hella typos, then you know that that's a drunk text. Magnum rum, wanna take it off, shit, I ain't thinking straight. Fuck my conscience, I ain't listening. I'ma take the bait, body shaking when I'm in it. When I penetrate, switch position, climb on top, and let me get a taste.
Damn!
Spirit, shit, I don't care about it. Shit, you know I'm a dog, at least I'm real about it. Real. You call me a slut first, I call you a bitch back. Bitch, call me a foul nigga, we both know I've been that. Got girls at 29 swinging on poles. Real. Then hit the post oak and I'm posted with hoes. Then I hit platinum on a day shift. Fuck who I came with, I'm leaving with a waitress. Clean shave like it bald, that's a turn on. Let the road drop, climb in, cause the turn won't climb out. Knock your spine out, you need a readjustment. Hand crazy, and she do it sloppy, and I'm still busting. Fuck a relationship, cause I'm single now. I am no, a dog on the hunt, and I'm on the prowl. My dog in heat, shit, it's been a while. Since I fucked a single bitch tonight, it's going down. It is though, I just got on tour, I got money to spend. Facts. Hit up Trigger, Pleasure P, got the hoes in the crib. And that sounds like fun to me. Whatever hoes trait don't fuck, they all come to me. What's
No! Bro, that was off of a purple. That was off of a purple fucking off of a purple engram, bruh. I'm pissed. I got her disgusting toes. Oh, heck no, bruh. It says new. Yeah, it was off the purple. Damn. You said at least you didn't get shafted? True. But now I got Tronny in the roster. Walking around the hood cooking pasta. My black book, call me Asta. I'm about to be the Wizard King. No ring on my finger. You said explain your drift before you do it.
I'm going to do the easy backwards and I won't crash. All right, he's gonna drift backwards and not crash. Let's see. What's that? Hold on. There's the backwards. He's not crashing. No, he said he's gonna do a normal drift. Let me see the normal drift. You do anything else other than a normal drift, you're out of there. Hold on. That's what I like to see.
Mom, I made it. Got straight to work, I ain't even celebrated.
Try to put us in a box, but could not though. Is it hip hop, rock, R&B, or pop? No. Pick a genre, you are not close. I put the pen in my hand and the Def Jam stock roll. They never seen a bad bitch spit like a savage. 10 out of 10 from the melodies to ad-libs. They to stop traffic, we already classic. We don't face concrete, we don't roast past it.
Jada, please get these niggas off my dick and tell their girlfriends I'll be off by 6.
You a sick nigga. Turn a ice cold flow into 6 figures. One sneeze, that's 100 G's. So much motion, these hoes need drama me.
Niggas better take heed every time I breathe. Me and Jada G stepped into UNG. They like,
what you need?
I'm like, you need me.
Oh my god, is that part of it too?
You say I'm legit zoning out? Not bad. Not bad, not bad. So they make, I guess they're like a new group coming up. 4 months ago, 10 days ago. They got some shit popping off. I'll fuck with it. It's not bad. Ronin the Ghost is the one that sent them to me. Alright, Ronin the Ghost, you trying to put me on? This freestyle needs to be studied. It's overhated. Hell no. Who the hell is this? Hell no. I don't want to hear no freestyles. You sent me like 10 freestyles. Bro! Wasn't this movie ass?
What's my name? Fuck!
That movie did terribly. Your birth month, who tries to kill you? Will you survive? Fuck. Pennywise? I'm fucked. How do you defeat Pennywise, chat? Wasn't it something like you were supposed to be like, you're not real or I'm not scared of you or some shit? You laugh at him? I gotta laugh at him? You said I'm fucked too. I got Pennywise. Bro, we're cooked. His weakness is being brave and insults. I'm from New York. I'm gonna have to like brush up on my like insults. I mean like big forehead ass looking Kolioko. You mean looking at? He gonna be like, do you want to see a book, Georgie? My name ain't Georgie, you bitch ass. I'm gonna have to fight for my life. I'm gonna have to try to curse bro out as much as possible. Don't be afraid or summon the cosmic turtle. You see, you got Hannibal Lecter. Anybody who got Freddy Krueger, you're cooked, bruh. WWE.
Come up to the no.
Yo, Lil Dude.
From the stage.
Damn.
Body takes down Gringo Loco.
I didn't think you were allowed to stage dive here.
Dragged back into position in the corner.
Yo. E. Oh, up to the rope. Backflip off that shit. E. Damn! He took a dub off you. He got a bubble mower.
The Mexicals and the Micro
Mexicals.
Yo, I can't lie, bro. You said retro and wrestling? I'm dead. Man transformed himself doing One Punch Man workouts. Damn. He's the real One Punch Man. 3.5 years in prison. $1 million fraud scheme, bro. Yo, I would have never thought I'd see the day. Sean Kingston, your way to jail. Insanity, bruh. Bro, I don't care what anybody says. The recipe for a good anime intro is you gotta first start off silence, guitar riffs, and then let that shit just clash. You heard? Fuck, but it looks like good cartoony. It almost looks like 90s anime, but it's in widescreen and it's in the proper quality, but it's still got a little bit of that grittiness to it. Oh, that's the protagonist, that little guy with the sword with the hair, bro. His hair look cool as. Come on, man. Bro, they ain't got no...
Niggas push 50 like CM Punk, but at least he's there every week. At least there's an actual reason for him to be there. At least he actually has good stories that we can sink our teeth into. What's the last good Brock Lesnar storyline we've had? This nigga gave us mid. You do not need Brock Lesnar to sell out an arena.
I mean, true.
We do not.
I feel like the reason why they use Brock Lesnar is because he creates like a sense of hype factor where it's kind of like whenever Brock Lesnar pops up, it feels like a big boss is there, if that makes any sense. That's why I feel like they still use Brock Lesnar, because it's kind of like if a person or like a babyface, quote unquote, in WWE is on top of the world and the crowd loves him. Like, for example, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes wins a match. Everybody loves Cody Rhodes. Everybody's cheering him on in the stage. When Brock Lesnar usually pops to be a hero, one season, 22 episodes. Okay, not bad. I could down
All right,
this.
buddy, they cooked with this animation. You gotta watch.
No, no, do not recommend. No, that's the last one I'm taking. No, y'all recommended me too much anime. Hell no. That's the last one. Hex nah. Y'all gonna keep on putting shit on my list. My list, look, you know what's funny, bro? Here's my list right now that I have so far on Crunchyroll. This is my list right now. My watch list right now is Dan Da Dan, My Hero Academia, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Black Clover, Mashley Magic in the Muscles, Kaiju number 8, Gachi Yakuta. I'm trying to get into Dragon Ball, but I don't think I'm gonna get into that shit anytime soon. Akira, I'm trying to watch that piece of shit movie just so I can know the Akira slide reference. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I'm capping. I ain't watching that shit. I'm watching that shit for funsies. Haikyuu, One Piece, Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Dr. Stone, Spy X Family, Naruto, Fire Force, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Goblin Slayer, and I gotta continue Dr. Boner. And now y'all trying to put more shit on my list? Part of my finished anime list is Yu Yu Hakusho, Full Metal Alchemist, Jujutsu Kaisen, Anohana, Mob Psycho, Chainsaw Man. My list is ass. Zom 100, Ranking of Kings, Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, Soul Eater. My shit's ass. I need to put more in this shit because I don't even remember all the shits that I technically finished, but I'm trying to finish shit. You said you did not finish Zom 100. What do you mean? Yes, I did. I finished up to the last episode of Zom 100. Now we're waiting for the new season if they're even going to greenlight that shit. You said, not going to lie, add Death Parade. Yeah, I watched it off stream. You said, when did you watch the last few episodes? I watched them when I was, like, it was months ago I watched it. You have to still continue watching One Piece and Invincible. Man, One Piece going to take for fucking ever. That's just going to take forever. All right, hold on. Let me see what Red X sent me, bro. Y'all recommended me too much shit.
Imagine your superpowers, your superhero identity, is based around how the publics perceive you, and your strength is determined by
bro,
how
y'all gonna
much
make me
trust
watch a
they have in
5-minute
you.
Sonic movie?
That's
Oh
to be
my
Hero
god.
X.
Is that Shadow? Damn, look at Shadow's car. He obviously can run faster than it, but fuck it. We're making a Shadow car. Before I say anything, it's already better than Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World doesn't even have an opening animation. They just throw you straight into the game. This shit, they actually give you an animation. Look at that. Look at Jet. You saw Jet? Look at my boy Jet. Yes. Jet. He killed Amy. Woo! He killed Jet! Rouge the Bad Baby! Eggman look crazy! They got that little bitch from the other Sonic game! Freaking Eggman's child? The cybernetic bitch! Sage! Yo! They got the baby! Sage sacrificed herself! Oh, Eggman in the trunk! Bro, they got POVs and shit. Help Rouge! Sonic Chili Dog King. Faker. You can't beat me, Faker. Damn, they're revving up. Oh, Shadow with the turbo boosters. Damn. They got the wisps. Damn, Shadow's first though. But Sonic's ass is in there too. Oh, Shadow took that shit because he's him. That's crazy. Shadow was first and then it says Sonic Racing.
Beta for Sonic Cross Worlds ends tomorrow. Hop on it, man.
Half the budget on this game went on this animation. Let's keep it a stack. Half the budget of this game went into this animation. Let's keep it a whole stack. God damn, this is like a mini movie. Crazy. How it feels being a hand beater in a generation using machine beaters. Why the fuck y'all sending me this shit? Got banned in a server once because I posted a video. Fire ass song. I woke up with a boner. Yo, I woke up with a boner. Yo, this shit, this is some quality ass memes right here. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This is some quality memes right here. You know how much remixes I heard of that song and it had me literally hitting a... I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a boner. Yes. Yes. I woke up with a boner. They need to have the whole remix. I woke up with a boner. Christian Whitehead Lee Dev Sonic Mania shared on Blue Sky scrap 2.5D classic Sonic prototype made sometime after Sonic Mania. They scrapped this? You know people are pissed when he showed that shit off. This better be I woke up with a boner. Yes! I woke up with a boner. Yes! I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a boner. I woke up with crazy problems, calling me 5 times out, calling me, Tino Man president, and then get some free hot boner. I ain't trying to have all them crazy problems, crazy. President, free hot penis, back to boner. I was about to boner. Back to boner. I was about to boner. It's back to boner. Yes. Back to boner. It's back to boner. Put that in a level and I'll play that shit. I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a boner. I woke up with a boner. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Sonic POV? I get motion sickness. Oh, hell no. My eyes.
How long ago was it? When a bunch of warriors wielding key-shaped swords...
D3, bro, I follow him on Instagram. He be making edits in Kingdom Hearts that be making me have goosebumps.
Swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle. May your heart be your guiding key.
I know the Keyblade didn't choose me, and I don't care. I'm proud to be a small part of something bigger. The people it did choose.
Damn!
They are my power. Riku.
Ooh! Nah, he went crazy. He went crazy. He went crazy. He went crazy. Getting in sync with JD. Hey. 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 Panty and stocking set. The game I'm working on is coming along nicely. Hey, Simplistic, I remember. Oh, Simplistic, you still... She been going crazy. Bro, I remember it was like a good year and some change since I remember Simplistic mentioning this. Bro, some of y'all are super talented. I wish I could even do an eighth of this shit. You already got characters and shit. Cool art. You got cute character design. They got each different hearts. That's a bloody, monstrous heart. I can't believe this. People in chat, Simplistic making games. Yo, Null Heartbreak. Simplistic going crazy. I see you. It's coming along nicely. Yo, when it's done, let me know. Shit looks cool as hell, I'm not gonna lie. Simplistic been grinding. You said delivery apps screw over people? I think I seen this video.
Hey bro, my sister said you trying to talk to her.
When your bro talks to your sister?
You trying to get with her?
Yeah, I am.
ADHD motherfuckers when someone gives them verbal instruction instead of just physically showing them. I can't lie. I'm also kind of like that. Where I like it when somebody tells me exactly what to do, showing me, instead of being like, yo, just do this. I'll be like, no, bro, show me. Show me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Me telling my level 98 Delphox just to walk it out when she gets poisoned because I can't afford to waste outfit money on healing items.
Look at this. It's back. Oh my god, Marie. No. Okay, what happens? Let me see. My fletchling was also dying to poison. Oh, poor little guy. Look at him. Look at him, bro. Does he faint, though? Does he faint, though? Nope. He does not faint. He does not faint. He does not faint. So Pokemon take damage from poison, but they do not faint. Interesting. Look at
Colorado man mauled after attempting to join Wyoming wolf pack. Well. Oh, the story is false. Let's go. Victorious was really the weakest singer on the show. I wouldn't say that. Oh, because of the clip of her singing? Okay. Kai Cenat sued by Nigeria.
Kai Cenat has within the span of a week.
I think we've seen this already. Refresh. Lord have mercy. You said you can see milk and AIDS nutrients delivery septums. That's a septum systems, bro. I can't read to save my life. All right, they gon' okay. They got one dev who horny. What do you mean? Said weirdo drops the Metacritic score on Lost Souls Aside on my post, enjoying the game for what taking about reality if he can't form their own opinion then blocks me right after. What? If someone else's enjoyment offends you so much to act like this, then just get off the internet. He says, okay, yeah, after playing more Lost Souls Aside, the game is really sucking me in. Once the training wheels fall off, boy, this becomes something crazy. He said, by no means is this game of the year material, but it's hella fun. This is reality. Oh, but then the person posts this. And then they blocked. Oh, that's pussy behavior. Persona 4 Golden for Roger Smith. Hell no! Fuck Roger Smith. Alright, you said, is this the same character? What happened to her? I just peeped that. Did they kill Maki? Shut the fuck up. That's not Maki. That's Maki? I thought they killed Maki.
Yo, this tastes like dog.
I think I just found the best place for toast.
Yo, and he's using the freaking same song.
Come with me to try Vancouver's best kept secret, a hidden gem located in someone's basement. This is a family-ran restaurant that's been open for 30 minutes, so you know it's authentic and one of a kind. I was planning to gatekeep this place.
I hate that shit. Hell no.
Hold on.
That was easier than I thought.
Silent spotted!
More! Now that's comedy. This is getting good.
I'm supposed to be the fastest.
He doesn't say anything in this game?
Hold on.
Hop on the playtest? I don't think I'm gonna hop on the playtest. You want me to hop on the playtest? How long does the playtest last for? How long does the playtest last for? It ends today? Oh shit. Alright, you know what? Shit-taki mushrooms. we might have to hop on the playtest. You said time to download? You want to try this food? Some delicious tofu balls. Tofu balls. You said thought this was supposed to be a Hollow Knight stream? Dylanite, I'm about to grab you from your nostrils and pull it far back to your neck flaps. Alright, give me a sec. Let me take a piss. I'm only gonna play a little bit of it. Come. Okay. Let's see how interesting. And before this shit don't work. I'm most certainly about to get my ass beat because this is my first time playing the beta. Some of y'all motherfuckers know all the maps already, have been training like crazy.